You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men. You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint. Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men.
You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men. I love how immediately we've teamed up against this guy.
He's gaslighting. He's gatekeeping. He is not girl bossing.
And good night. Goodbye, everybody.
No, I can hear Jeff. I can hear Jeff on the stream.
Yeah, now we actually
I'll spill myself.
We have a minute left, and I already took melatonin. It'd be really funny if someone took 6,000, so I have to pound. You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men. I love how immediately we've teamed up against this guy.
He's gaslighting. He's gatekeeping. He is not girl bossing.
And good night. Goodbye, everybody.
You look at a gym and you piss your pants and faint.
Because women are inherently seen as taking up more space than men.
Hello, gamers.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
We're back.
We are back.
The two of
We are
us.
alive. We are on camera. I see us. The angle's a little funky and they can see into our closet. That's fine. It's just a bunch of electronic junk anyways. Gamers, hello. Welcome back.
We're respectful now.
It has been a long walk to get here.
Sure has.
This might sound better. Okay.
Can you, really quick, can you make the chat a little bit bigger in that,
I
that little
sure
window for me?
can.
That's much better.
All right.
Yes.
Gamers, I've set up a fourth television attached, well, a fourth monitor attached to my computer in the time since we've seen each other, because someone left it here during Extra Life. And you know what? When someone leaves something, I just add it to the cube.
Add it to the
It
collection.
just gets assimilated in, like the
funny as hell.
Borg. Here's my real question.
What is it?
Does Nuzlocke.app
Oh, yeah, they remember everything.
remember where we are?
They know where we are.
Because I certainly don't. Oh, guess what? We got confit, we
on?
got dandy greens, we got
Hell
French
yeah.
toast. This game remembers where we are.
Thank God.
What have we done so far?
So much.
Defeated Nimona, defeated Katie, defeated Cloud, defeated Brashius, defeated Bombardier, defeated Giacomo. Now we gotta take on Nimona. We beat Iono. We beat Iono last time, right?
No,
I believe that we took on Iono, did we not?
I don't know how to check our Pokemon.
I was gonna say, how do I
How
check?
do you... It's probably in the...
my
I don't know what any
badges?
badges look like. Do we have badges?
There it is, profile. This tells me nothing.
Badges collected 6. What?
I think that includes, like, other stuff.
Oh. Huh.
Where?
It tells me how many shiny Pokemon I've battled? That's kind of interesting.
I honestly, if you want to be rage-inducing, one of the things that that
love
is
being rage-inducing.
incredible to me, the DLC for Inscription
Yeah.
includes it includes a tracked statistic of how many misplays you've made, which is incredible to me.
That's something, man.
Oh boy, how do these controls even work? Profile again. Badges collected 6, that is defeating Iono, Giacomo, Bombardier, Brashius, Clough, Katie, right? I think those are the 6.
I guess we could go to the Pokemon gym and say, did we,
I think that we've done these. I think that the next thing up is that we have to do the fire
Oh
team
yeah, we
star.
totally did, because I had to do the voice for Iono.
That's right.
Yes, okay.
Whew.
Anyway,
Okay.
my God.
We have figured it out. Welcome back. We have not played this game since last year.
Shit, has it really been since last year?
We have not been back to
Happy
this month.
February, y'all.
We're still somehow in February. It's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
Who is currently on the team?
I couldn't tell you.
We have Ground Tusk. We have Goat Cheese.
Mm-hmm.
We have Shaved Ice.
Mm-hmm.
We have Extra Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Paella.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Rocky Oyster. This is our team. Doesn't have Intimidate, but we let him slide. In the box, we currently have Cheeky Nando. We're naming them after how we would cook them.
Yes, how we would cook them.
How we would cook them. Delicious in Dungeon has come out since the last time we've done this. So the context is more apparent. We've got Cheeky Nando.
Inspiration.
We've got Timbit, because we would have taken this thing and turned it into little donut holes, I guess. It looks like a donut hole. That sounds
It's
familiar.
very cute.
It's got huge power.
It does have huge power.
We got Dandy Greens.
Dandy Greens is growing on me, but still not.
Dandy Greens has 2 badges to themselves.
I know.
We've got Confit. We've
Wise,
got
very wise with those wise glasses, by the way.
we got Mankey Brain. We got Corn Dog. This is the crew.
It's a good crew. What do we do now, Andrew?
Next up, we need to go take out Mela at Starfell Street.
Okay.
We need to storm this base.
Storm. Oh, you are not that late at all. It is going. It is going in our Montessori run.
Yeah, all you've missed so far is us figuring out what we're up to.
What our life is.
Because it has been a grip since we've been here. Well, since we've been here together in one place playing this game, we have
Honestly,
been
together in one place is really
on one stream.
yeah, on one couch. This is probably the closest we've sat on a couch in a while.
We're both relatively healthy now, which is
Yeah.
nice. How's everything look and sound? It is, again, it's been a while since we've done this.
It's been
but,
a second, and we have another TV now. Pretty sure that it's just homeroom. I miss Bell for homeroom. Yeah, absolutely.
I will.
Are you doing your thing?
Am I doing my thing?
Yeah, you always like to rearrange our team art. The first thing we ever do, and the last thing we ever do.
I do.
Which makes me giggle a little bit.
Okay, this is regular fighting, Tauros. It's cool. Okay, we are heading into the fire person. Her Pokemon are level 26, 27. So we do need to get...
Why are you taking the ground test? Why are you taking the Dolphin out of there?
Because it's level 26, I don't want to get it up above our levels before we go into this upcoming fight.
Okay.
We need to just do a little bit of grinding.
Get that Minky.
I feel bad to say, like, we're back. Time to grind.
Get that Dandy Greens. What are you doing?
I'm just getting them up to the level.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Again, getting them to the level cap where these guys all pretty much are. Before we head into this next Team Star base.
Fun fact, I had no idea what homeroom was until a few years ago. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. That tracks, but... Did you really have homeroom?
We had a weird, like... my high school experience was a little odd. Something that I actually get into in the episode of ARGonauts that's going to be coming out Thursday.
Woo!
Weirdly relevant to a conversation I had earlier today. My high school, at least I think my high school was odd, because it worked differently than I've ever seen, like, high schools that are represented on TV, but I don't know how other people are too. So my school did what, okay, learning a move.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Wants to learn headbutt.
Let's see.
Get rid of lick.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. So we had a thing that was called block scheduling, where are you a fighting type yet, or does that only happen with your third form? It only happens with the third. We do have a fighting move though, which means that these pigs are fair game. Especially if I bop them right in the butt, I can just kind of
It's so
two-hit
scared.
kill.
Look at our butt.
Damn, we got. Oh,
Oh,
you know
it's-
what?
you know,
there are three.
There are three
There are
butts.
three. Yeah, when you just look at it from this angle, it does kind of look like you got that duck dumpy, all cheeked up, ready to kick some.
Really ready to kick some ass.
Getting in the low sweep. But we had a thing called block scheduling where it was kind of like, it felt more like a college class than like my elementary school did. Or like middle school. Middle school was, you've got a year, we've got 8 classes, 8 blocks, you spend like 50 minutes in each one, and that's your day, right?
Yeah, sure. That's
Well,
that's what we
45,
had.
however, you get a lunch, and you go to all 8 classes throughout your day.
Yeah.
In high school, we did a block scheduling that was, we had the same.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at what Gracie said. I never half-ass anything. I only triple-ass. You had the same. I'm sorry.
So we had the same, 8 classes a year, but we had them for one semester for the next. And so what we would do is, you would have 4 like hour 45 classes.
Oh God. I would not have been able to do that at 14.
And so, we would go through that and then go into the next, so that was our year. We did these block schedules. And then we went through, like, did you schedule high school classes for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew that we did like in college where you had to kind of like fight to get into classes, but I didn't
Yeah.
know if other people's high schools are like this.
This is not
Not how
we
you did block
block
scheduling. So we had these 4 blocks every semester. It was a little bit different in when we got to like
Ugh,
what am I trying?
I don't like. I
I'm
don't,
spreading some shit at us.
I don't like that.
When we got to like AP classes, those were for the whole year. So when I did AP English courses, shocker. But when I did those, it was like my 3rd period throughout the year was AP English, and then I did. So technically, I took 7 classes my junior and senior year, but but then I took, 3 and then the 1 AP block throughout high
The
school.
whole, yeah.
So that's how we did our block scheduling and how my high school was set up. It was kind of cool. I liked having the like four classes, hour and a half. That worked really well for me. It was just like, well, it gave you time to like,
Get in the zone.
you
really.
yeah, you'd get in the zone. You would work in your class. You would go like where it fails is if your teacher's like, I'm going to do an hour and a half lecture. That doesn't work. And our teachers knew that that wouldn't work. And so, oh right, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Do you want to learn cross chop?
Yes.
I'll take it instead of
Yep,
Fury Swipes. That sounds good. But so it would be like, hey, we have a math class where like the teacher will spend.
Oh,
Timbit.
already?
Getting
Oh,
Tim
man.
buff. I love
how
how early
cute.
Meryl evolves. I'm ready for you to carry the
This
team.
girl is terrifying, by the way.
By keeping still and listening intently, I can tell what is an even wild, fast-moving rivers.
Water. I can
Water.
too.
Yeah. Shut up.
This is what you missed.
Yeah, I missed this. Yeah. So, but like math class would be like, the teacher goes up and spends 45 minutes being like, here is how trig works or whatever, like in the same way that they would in your standard classes. And then you've got an hour of like, here is your assignment for the day.
Yeah, right.
Like, you're gonna work on questions, 41, like, this page, these, math assignments. But then it'd be like, great, you're gonna hang out in the classroom. And are we doing like a hardcore thing where we can't use items?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't remember. If I'm breaking
know.
the rules, let me know. We don't typically with you, so like, I assume I'm not. I'll do them on my own time, but not here.
Yeah.
I assume.
I think we decided it was too hard for the first couple battles. Or, yeah, decided.
I was gonna say, I think you might have decided that.
So you got in the zone. You're
Don't
doing.
do this. But yeah, so you'd get in the zone, you'd learn. If you didn't understand what's going on, you just say like, hey, I really don't understand any of this. Teachers come around for extra help. And then like, if you know what you're doing and if you're able to like complete those assignments, you don't have homework.
Oh man, that would be so
Right,
nice.
like that's really
Yeah.
where it came in, and so there was it was really nice just being able to like work through classes that way. Where some kids had homework, some didn't, just because like here's your assignment for the day. And that's how some classes worked, but like that's how the good classes worked. Yeah, I'll get rid of pound for aqua cutter.
Okay.
What is
What is Aqua Cutter?
heightened chance landing a critical hit,
That's
water
cool.
physical move. That's a
Okay.
good move. I don't know if I've ever had a Pokemon learn Aqua Cutter before. I don't know if
Uh-uh.
it's specific to.
No, I guess it learns its signature move when it evolves, but it's not bad.
I'm gonna look up something that's very important to me.
I'm gonna read-
Aqua Cutter.
We had blocks a day. One was cut in half to be lunch, and another class that you've had every day. We'd scramble when the classes happened most days. So you'd scramble. Sorry, when the classes happened most days. So you had Monday, Thursday classes, and Tuesday, Friday classes, and then Wednesday was weird. But we had 8 classes each semester. I honestly cannot remember how high school works. I've just been like in the back of my head, like trying to think, what did I do for 4 years of my life?
So I did my middle school. I I did 6th grade at a public school. Then I tested into a local private school near us where I went in and everyone there basically skipped a grade. So I went from 6th grade into prep year, which was basically 7th and 8th grade. So I did prep year and then 9th grade at that school. And then I decided that I didn't like that private school and wanted to go back to public school. So I jumped back down and did freshman year again. So when I talk about school, things get a little weird because I'm like, well, my first freshman year, I swear I wasn't held back. It was at a different school. But when the other middle school I went to, we did classes like that, where it was like you would have a class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, another class, Tuesday, Thursday, another class but some would be like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. We had a whole setup. I don't remember the specifics, but
We had trimesters. Is
Yeah,
that weird?
trimesters?
Yeah, is that weird at all?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, we had trimesters where if we had an AP class or something, like some of them would be 2 or all 3 trimesters, which might suck depending on who you got and what you're doing. But
Yeah,
no, we had.
Grizzy, that is the long and short of it. Wake up at 6, 9 hours of existential dread, back to video games at home.
Also, what's up, silly?
Want to learn taunt? Hello. Had like standard time blocks each day, but the class would progress in a certain order. You could always have French after English, but the time would shift from like 9 to 10 a.m.
Huh?
Interesting.
And
And then half-day classes
No,
on
no, no,
Saturdays?
no.
Interesting.
We had trimesters in college. Huh? No, we had normal. Oh, but taunt.
I love taunt. I love these tricky moves that Sam never wants to learn.
That's true.
And I hate that these Pokemon are justifying you. Fine, we'll skip out on taunt, a move that I could use to lock some of our opponents out of being able to function. No, it's fine.
True.
I love being able to do weird things with, like, Encore.
Yeah, it's stressing me out.
Sarah went to a boarding school in high school, he doesn't count.
Oh. Trimesters in middle school. I think we had 8 classes in middle school that were like 5 or like 50 minutes long or something. And then I think we had. God, I'm gonna have to call up one of my high school friends and be like, "How did this work? What did we do?" I don't know, man.
God, Azumarill is truly a Nuzlocke cheat code. It is level 20 right now. Azumarill has evolved. It has huge power, so it doubles its stat total. It learns Aqua Tail.
Pretty good.
Anyways, the thing that I was looking up before. So, Aqua Cutter, a physical water move that deals increased critical hits, right? Kind of in the same vein as something like Slash, right? X Scissor.
Right.
Those style moves.
Yeah, sure. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Why in the world would Krabby learn it? Wouldn't want Krabby to learn it. It's too busy trying to deal its damage through Metal Claw.
I'm sorry that they've just skipped over Krabby.
I'm making the ROM hack that I'm working on. Not a ROM hack. I'm making the fan game that I'm working on, right? I don't really want to do like. I've seen some games that try to do like we're gonna do upgrades to every Pokemon. We're gonna like make everything viable. I don't like those ROM hacks very
Right,
much.
sure.
Because it's a Pokemon game. Every Pokemon already is pretty viable. Some are better than others, but like
Look at its ears flat back, sorry.
I don't know. People have beaten these games using a single Sunkern. Like anything is viable. People beat the Elite Four with their starter at level, like just their starter all the time. So I don't think that like Paris needs to be buffed in order to be on the same level as Deerling, which needs to be buffed to be on the same level. I don't buy into that. I am gonna feel weird. So the only Pokemon that I've like fixed or changed was like the 3 Pokemon that I have as starters.
Yeah.
I have like, hey, we've given Bidoof a buff so that like
It's a viable starter.
like all 3 of them have a bit of a buff, but they're all like to be at the same level as a starter Pokemon.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to get rid of? No, get rid of Absorb. No,
Oh no!
get rid of Absorb.
Oh no! Terrible choice.
I taught aerial
Terrible
ace.
choice.
I taught the
Degree.
aerial ace from a TM.
It didn't like it.
I'm gonna
It said, "These pants don't fit."
try and cheat just a little bit. Skip Loom.
Do you want any of those
Are
other
you
ones?
sure you don't want to?
We like Fairy Wind, though.
No, but I'd rather have aerial ace because it's
Okay.
at least a stab move.
Cheater McCheaterson. Do you want
Look,
to...
I asked and it said, you know what I do? I do miss learning aerial ace.
Another weird school thing. In college, I didn't have midterms. Instead, we have prelims where you could have more than one class per semester. Oh, God.
Huh. Oh, to finish up and put a cap on
Oh, yes,
what
I'm
I was
sorry.
saying before.
I'm sorry.
I haven't really mucked with any like Pokemon stats or outside of like if I'm adding a special form or something like that. I haven't mucked with any stats to do like a fix it to any Pokemon. There's a little part of me that wants to do a little fix it to Krabby, which might
I
just
think you
be,
should.
hey, learn Aqua Jet and Aqua Cutter. That's all. Learn a single
two things.
physical water move before you learn Crab Hammer at level 48 or whatever.
I was going to say, if it actually is 48 and you have that memorized because you're bitter about it,
It might even be something stupid like 53.
Yeah.
It might be worse than I'm giving it credit for, but it's like it doesn't learn a move until it evolves.
I think you should.
And it's one of those things that like your Krabby will probably learn a physical water move when you teach it Waterfall. And then none of the moves it can learn are as good as Waterfall. And so you're just like, well, no Crab Hammer, I guess. You learned that at level 84. Waterfall's been doing just fine.
Boop.
But yeah, that's gonna be some fun patch notes of just like, I fixed Krabby because it's my favorite. I don't give a shit about your favorite. I'm sorry Letty Ann is not competitively viable.
Man.
But yeah, so that's the last all I was saying there. Yeah, that's where I was in high school. Oh, I meant come here.
That thing's charging you.
Yeah. Smack him in the butt.
That was pretty good. That was like an honest to God, like, Toro.
I know how to bullfight.
Kick one. Kick two.
Oh yeah, on top of everything else, Azumarill is also the strongest type in the game as a fairy
Yeah.
type.
Water fairy too. Pretty good.
Yeah, like
defense
water
right
is
there.
already a pretty solid
Yep.
typing. Yeah, so that's where I don't remember how we got it.
Homeroom.
So homeroom.
Yeah.
So we had this weird like split thing.
Right.
And then we had every Friday we had homeroom, but it was like I don't even think it was just our grade. I think that homeroom was just like that they took every kid in the school, lined up the roster alphabetically, and just said, "Great, A to B it goes to this room for homeroom."
So you had homeroom with your sister? Well, I guess just
No, I didn't. So I guess it was split out by.
okay. I was gonna say this is
I'm-
kind of interesting, just sibling wise.
Yeah, no, you're right. It wasn't. So I guess it was split out like that. But I do remember like going through and like, yeah, like I remember the people that sat around me, and it was like SCH was in front of me, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
SH something else was behind me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Ours
so
was
yeah.
alphabetical too, but by grade, because I think we had something similar on like once a week or maybe once a month or something like that. But they implemented it like halfway through.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't really remember it all that much. But yeah, I think I liked the other people near me. But one, like, it was funny because we went to the same elementary school, the same middle school, and the same high school because my town all kind of converged into one high school. And, but so I had been lined up next to her literally our entire lives. So it's
Sure.
like, yeah, okay. I hope she's well.
But like we didn't homeroom. Homeroom was just for like they would like hand out some paperwork and stuff like that. Like it was just like meta school stuff. It was not like a class that we all had. It was just once a week these students all gather together to get paperwork that you needed to get, that it was much easier to organize if you just had it like A to Z.
I remember them talking about like
packets for like
life skill things, more or less.
we
Not anything useful, but like.
we took like home ec. We had home ec classes that were offered, and I remember I took
Oh,
one.
I skipped them.
I took those classes because I want to learn.
I was a runner for the office instead, and I was on the. Did I ever tell you that I was on the news? Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up, Unpro Tony?
It's been a while. I think the last time I was here was the Neopet stream. Yeah,
Welcome to Sleepover Sunday.
we're a different show.
I was on the Neopet stream. Sam was not.
Were you?
Huh?
Were you?
Yeah, Riley and I played Neopets.
Oh, that. Oh, I thought the Neopets ranking thing. The news. Oh no! Not that news. Well, we had like TVs in all of our middle school classes, and so we had like announcers or whatever, and so I was a news broadcast announcer. So I would announce like on this day we have this going on, and and this is what one of our sports teams did or something like that.
Oh, the first ever podcast I was ever on was we used to have Student of the Month in my elementary school, and
Need to go back and revise.
students of the month got to go and be on the announcements to announce what the school lunches were going to be for that day.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I remember my class made fun of me because I basically my first time using a microphone, and it was just a shitty little microphone that the school had. Like it was just the PA system, and apparently I went hamburgers about as loud as you all heard that. Apologies for that crime. I just
You really ate that microphone both then and there.
yeah, I just like went up close and was like hamburgers, but like hamburger.
Yes, when you're a soprano.
I was a little soprano baby.
Taking attendance, getting announcements of paperwork or advisor was also supposed to be something we could ask about our high school career. Yeah.
Now that you mention that, I do remember my school did not have any kind of TV production kind of stuff. I get really jealous when I hear about people that could have done that stuff at their high schools.
No, we didn't have it at our high school. It was only at our middle school.
Funny
enough. Yeah, I know.
we spun up a student newspaper. I was the first editor-in-chief of the Rebellion because we were the rebels because we're from Kentucky. I'll let you figure out on your own terms what rebels those were. Yeah, we were the Rebellion, which was our school paper.
Our public school's part of a secret dark child to YouTuber, child to podcaster pipeline.
Honestly, I wish it was, but no, we didn't have any kind of audiovisual stuff. I would have done like student television. That would have been really cool.
I don't think we did either. We did in college, like when we were there, but then they shut it all down. Like we had a pretty robust, actually, like TV crew that neither of us were on. Why didn't you do that?
Because I would have had to try.
Oh, okay, well.
Like it is one of those, because I did college run is really what more or less what it boils down to.
Sure.
But yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, no, but they had like a center built out for it and everything for both radio, and then they kind of shared it with the TV, and then the student publications, which we were a part of, was right next to it. And like we graduated, and then maybe like 3 years later they shut it all down.
Yeah. Well, you got to cut budget somewhere, so we might as well start with classes and things that people like real world experience. You should probably cut that. Way cheaper to pay people to just sit in a classroom.
I gotta say, I'm stud pub brained or whatever, but like coerced into being a part of it. Later realized, but they did have a pretty like, this is how you do advertising. This is how you do marketing. Like this is like I think that everyone who did something got a pretty like. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best emotional experience, but it was a really good, like, real world experience.
Well, frankly, perhaps if we're working in this media environment.
You know, honestly, yeah.
No, our student publications was actually really good.
Yeah.
I wish I had done more with it throughout college. College is wasted on kids that have just had perfunctory, like 18 years of perfunctory schooling, where it's just like you have to go to school and do this. Truly, college is wasted on those students, and then they're saddled with debt for the rest of their life because of it. It's a great system. Who are bringing into the Pokemon battle? The big funky Pokemon fight.
I like our Dragon Paella. That's funny.
I also like Paella because we can.
Yeah, it has a
If
green
nothing
mark on
else,
it.
we can.
No, it doesn't, sorry.
We can Terra it to resist.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh God. Sorry, my ear just popped. I'm sorry in advance because I'm gonna be like subconsciously opening my mouth and like moving my jaw because my ears are clogged with, or my eustachian tubes are filled with fluid, as my audiologist mother reassured me. Is Cheeky Nando a steel type yet?
Which one's Cheeky Nando? No.
Well, then that one. Might as well.
Yeah, we might as well.
I mean, it's not our strongest contender, but I'd say Mankey too. Just to get some experience
Just
on
get
it.
get experience on it, and just like. Right. Shaved ice is incredible. Not for this
Not
fight,
here.
but it is wild seeing a couple Pokemon where you're just like, oh yeah, you're evolved.
Morning chapel.
Corn Dog's
announcement.
pretty good. I'm gonna bring Corn Dog.
Okay. Corn Dog's like, I think you should get some items on those friends.
I think real talk. We talk between do we want Paella or do we want Mankey Brain?
I think realistically, long term, we're gonna use Mankey Brain more, and I'd rather get some experience on that than our Ice type. We already are gonna have an Ice type anyway.
You know what? You got a good point there.
Thank you.
I was like, it's not an Ice type yet. You're
It will.
right. Okay, let's. What items do we have? It feels weird going to this after
know.
I've been playing so much Sword and Shield lately, or just a regular file on
Yeah,
Scarlet, and there's an item printer in the new DLC that's just like a gachapon machine that spits out a bunch of items. So I have one of everything, and it feels really weird to go back to this now.
Yep. That's right. Give that dog some glasses. Or actually the
You know what? Yeah, you might as well.
or the bird. Either
That's a
one.
super cool dog. And you know what? Can't lower our bird's abilities. That's fine.
That's true. Can't do it.
All right. I think we just
Are we all
head
healed up?
west. I believe so, but I'm gonna hit up a Pokemon Center just in case. I think I did before I checked all that, but
Excuse me. Sorry.
yeah, no.
Man.
If I honestly, if I had like 2 years after college to, well, I say this now as a person that like has grown and matured, but I feel like if I also can't jump very high or glide.
Cyclizar. I love Cyclizar. It doesn't get. It's not a great used Pokemon, but
There's a big
like
part of
it.
me that's like, if I had had the chance to just like go be a human being after high school and just like live in the world for a couple years and then decide if I wanted to go to school, I think I would have been in better shape overall. I wouldn't have met you, which is like the weird thing about like talking about the past, where you're just
Yeah.
like, I wish I'd done things differently. Ultimately, it would lead to some really big changes in my life now, but like, you know, you get to some weird things.
oh, what's this run about? I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, so we are, this is what we're calling Sleepover Sunday. This is our stream that we do every Sunday night. We get snuggled up, play a little Pokemon. Yeah, some people do that. It's called a gap year. A lot of people do that. I was not allowed to for a variety of reasons and societal pressures, and my parents.
Yeah.
And frankly, me at that age. But yeah, this run, we are doing a Nuzlocke run, which is the general gist of a Nuzlocke run is that it is hard mode. If a Pokemon gets knocked out, we treat it as being dead. We can only catch one Pokemon each route that we go into, and we're doing a randomized way of figuring out what Pokemon we can catch at each place.
Which is very goofy in this particular game.
Yeah, those are the two. Those are the two basic gists. Okay, I'm just giving a heads up to everyone. So that is our standard Nuzlocke rules. One of the things that happens in this game specifically that's new, the school. It's a school setting, so we're going with that. Montessori schooling is
It's the Pokemontessori that's confusing me, and honestly, it should.
is a style of schooling that I'm not doing it fully justice by describing it this way, but a good chunk of Montessori schooling is that you are meeting kids where they are and letting them set their own goals as they learn. In that spirit, we are using a new mechanic that this game has, where we either didn't choose to learn it, where we can ask our Pokemon for advice whenever they would learn a move. I say, "Hello, Quaxwell. Would you like to learn Wing Attack?" I ask it for advice, and it says no.
Looks like it wouldn't mind skipping over learning Wing Attack.
And I say, "Okay, Quaxwell doesn't learn Wing Attack." Sometimes it's great. Other times, Pokemon skip out on learning Taunt or Leech Seed, moves that I really love because they want to learn Fury Swipes. And you know what? They are valid for doing so, and we have to respect their educational journey. So that is the long and short of Pokemontessori. We are letting the Pokemon choose how they want to learn as they grow.
We're just being goofy.
I think that we also should set a rule of we're not allowed to use any items that affect base stats or things like that. We're not allowed to use mints. We're not allowed to use anything that changes the Pokemon from who they naturally are.
No bottle caps here.
No bottle caps, no anything like that.
So we're just. It is a way that we're debating when this game came out a year ago. Jesus, when this game came out, we said, well, how are we going to Nuzlocke this? Because it is such a open world. What's our gimmick going to be? And so we were going to do all dogs because there's just an absurd amount of dogs in this game. But then someone else did it. They sniped it from us, and so we thought, well, this is new. So we're having fun with it.
This whole run's my childhood and adults trying to funnel me into learning life and academic excellence and choosing, no, I will instead play Oracle of Ages 7 times in 2 weeks. Yep, our Pokemon are sitting here a lot saying, I want to play Summon Night. And we're like, really? Summon Night? That game's not that good.
Hasta la
Are
vista.
you sure you don't want to learn Leech Seed instead? And they say, no, I want to learn Covet. And I go, okay.
Ah, Clive. Ah, the
Hi,
Charcadet.
Charcadet.
I love Charcadet.
Charcadet's great.
I wish
Is
that
this Pokemon yours?
it's
This is
Charlos.
Charlos the Charcadet.
Of course. Only 7 times. Flew.
Yeah, we're living up to the game's educational theming, and living up to the lot of rants my mother has gone on about. My mom is an early childhood educator, and director of early childhood education and has that does higher level children's education, higher level, lower level learning. And so my mom has done a lot of ranting to me about places that advertise themselves as Montessori educational facilities because it's kind of a hot thing in education, and it is a style of education that works well as long as you are actually doing it by it how it is. From what I know, I'm not a higher level, lower level educator, so I don't know. I can't give you specifics. I just know what my mom has complained about. And so there's a lot of just me putting those into learning.
Trying to cultivate specific files for high roll homies. Also, oh yeah, that's for Jay and Riley.
I didn't know you were doing that. That's really cool.
That's
Thank
cool.
you. You go deal with them.
Choice of game for when Oracle Seasons comes up.
Don Fan, get some Torkoals.
I did not realize, this is dumb, I did not realize how many Zelda games there were.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because they posted that they were going to do it. I'm like, okay, there's 4. That's it. In my brain, I'm like, oh, there's only like 4 of these things. I don't know. There's not. There's
What?
a lot more.
What 4 games do you think there are?
I think that...
Name every Zelda game. Hold on. Chat. Sam, name every Zelda game.
I couldn't. Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
The one that came out last year that Riley was obsessed with for a while.
What's that one called?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
I couldn't, and then that's it. Like, those are the only 2 that I can name.
You just like, I'm sure there's probably like 2
Well,
of these.
no, and then I know that I played one when I had a GameCube when I was in probably middle or high school, because I thought, I've only been playing Kingdom Hearts, it was on the GameCube though.
Yep.
Yeah, so I've only been playing Super Mario Party 8 or 7, whatever the Sun and Moon Run one was. Oh, I'm looking at them. I've only been playing Super Mario Party 6 and 7 and Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Coliseum. So I should probably check out something
broaden
from...
my horizons a little bit.
Yeah.
Play one of the Zelda games.
Anything else. Yeah, exactly. So I went to my local family video that I eventually worked at.
Okay.
And I checked out a Legend of Zelda game, and I thought, I don't like this. So I played it maybe twice, and then I figured that there's probably one that came out in between the one that I played in high school or middle school and the one in Breath of the Wild that came out.
There probably was one in between there.
Yeah, so that's what I figured. Because people were so excited about Breath of the Wild.
Do you not even mean the Skyward Sword remake that came out between those? Oh, did that really come out between those 2?
Oh yeah, couldn't tell
I
you
forgot
that.
I forgot Skyward Sword existed. Because I was about to tell Sam there was one single Zelda game that came out between the GameCube and the one on the Switch, and that is Twilight Princess. But no, there are also a bunch for the DS and Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword
gotta be
had
serious about
built-in you did slash controls using
That's
the
cool.
Wiimote, but at specific angles. They had a plug-in for the bottom of the Wiimote that made it more accurate. So you could say, like, I gotta take this guy out with a diagonal slash.
Did it work?
It was, I mean, better than it did before.
What's up? Oh, it's sunlight. Okay. Look
Yeah.
at that sun just there.
Yeah, we're in sunlight. I'd like to stall this out a bit.
But I definitely thought that it was going to be, I'm like, oh, that's kind of a limited format that they're doing.
When they were like, we're gonna play every game, you were
Yeah.
like, that's gonna be a pretty good month.
Yeah, honestly. And like, in every Friday, I get surprised that they're still going. I'm like, oh, you're still, I mean, good for y'all. You're still here, huh?
This move will torch until there ain't nothing but ash left. Ash left? Spoiler alert for the anime.
I mean, yeah, they made a big deal about that.
All right, bulldoze.
I gotta say, this is good music.
Yeah, I like the music in here.
Oh, look at that turtle. I love Torkoal.
This music has, or this music has a great game.
Yeah.
This game has great music. I think the gym leader one is not good. I think every other track's great.
I think that they're all too short.
I can see that.
I think that they're all like, they just need to go on a little bit longer. Oh, God.
Fuck! Man, we're in, the sunlight is gonna just murder us. At least
Tusk.
their special attack is
Just murder ground tusk.
dropped.
Don't do it. You're looking
Oh,
to
we
sacrifice.
swapped out, so we don't have...
What?
I was bringing the crab for a reason, because it could Terra into
Dragon.
dragon. It
Oh,
could resist
yeah.
the fire.
Well, Terra into Timbit and just, like, kill him. Its special attack already fell, so it's not gonna be, or harshly fell.
Yeah, let's swap the Timbit.
I'd Terra water and then just fucking go to town.
So we're in Sun.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I want to save the Terra until we're out of Sun,
Why?
so that we can deal more
Oh.
damage.
Okay, great.
That did a lot less than I was expecting it to. Oh yeah. Seeing how little that did, I think I'm
Yeah.
changing my tune a little bit. I think we can ride this little rabbit thing to victory now. I'm so mad we lost Dawn Fan.
I'm really upset about that. You were so excited for it to
I-
evolve last time.
I really thought that we would tank a move better than that. I didn't realize this thing had overheat in the sun. That's wild. For level 26.
Overheat looks really good, though.
It's one of those something needed to take the first sun boosted overheat, you know? It is
There
a
we
shame
go.
that we lost a Pokemon in the process. And it is probably better to lose it than one of our guys at full HP that are better served when there's no sun in play. But man, if it's not a real bummer.
Yeah, I'm really upset about that. Ah! Cool. Cool and unusual.
Alright, I'm gonna do
I
a
love
thing
these things, though.
just because it used Screech and I
Yeah.
don't know what physical move it knows.
I think you're wise. to
So
do
I'm
that.
just gonna keep up with our
Stall out.
yeah. And if and frankly, if we need to swap into another Pokemon, yeah, Blazing Torque will be new. Okay. That was see.
Oh, no. But we'll have the Shell Bell, so I mean, it'll work a little bit.
Well, but I mean, it's gonna cut our.
I know.
We're
Oh,
not-
it cuts our
We're not gonna
attack.
deal any damage. Yeah. So let's.
Feel the burn.
Yeah, right now it's at the minimum special attack. It'll be at the minimum attack, and then
Then it can't do anything. until
knock
we come
on
back
wood.
from
As
that.
long as it doesn't crit, we're in safe territory.
Okay. So let's Aqua Tail. Are we still in sunlight?
No.
I'm nervous about this.
Yeah, it's a huge power Aqua Tail Terra. I'm gonna swap over to Duck. It's time for Confit. You know what? Confit has nerd glasses, but I don't think they work here anymore
No.
because we're using physical moves now.
That's true. There we go. Whew. Okay. That car is immobilized, basically.
Yeah. I think this might do extra damage and kill. Just with the glasses. Okay,
Well, that's-
especially with the burn.
yes, yeah.
Having a special move, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Pop!
Almost.
Okay. We should be safe for one more turn to just kill. No crit.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Dodged a crit. And with that, Mela goes down.
I love this car just breaking down too, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I love her outfit the best, I think. Ow.
Yeah, the boots are great. I love watching her walk in a second here.
Ugh, is this really how it's gonna end? What a hassle. I agree. That is a hassle.
And we get a flashback to sad times a year and a half ago. Just to like do full on like.
Star Cadet to vote. Oh, I'm glad tidings indeed. It's not so Ortega. Just surprised that she's not all hot air. I've shut it with the snide comments. You beat an annoying twerp. You know that. You're going so fast.
Do you want to read it? Or
As if you're any better, Mela. Being rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal.
That's not true, Orty. The girls at the academy have always been jealous of how cute Melly is. She just puts on a surly attitude so they'll stop picking on her. Well, I guess it's not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for.
That's true. What? Come on, not you too, Harry.
How about we leave it at that, folks? It's almost time for the big event. Yes, Operation Star. It's finally happening.
And the big boss? What, pray, is their plan?
Big boss. We already got in touch with the bullies and asked them to head over to the schoolyard.
It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked. This thrill's burning me right up. Guess this is where it ends. That's true.
Right, Azumarill.
I love that.
Oh, she has like a strong grip. I was like,
handshake,
what, does she stink? Like, what's the... Flame charge. You're giving that to Azumarill? I don't think Azumarill can learn Flame Charge.
That's supposed to be. Charlos. Foom. Well, if that ain't Charlos, what are you doing here? You come... Foo! You did? He's very attached to you. Yeah, because I used to play with him every day when I was still going to school. I can tell him more or less what he's thinking just by looking at the way his flames move. Do you have any idea what Charlos wants to visit you? Foom? Foom. Charlos.
To me, it looks like he said he wants you to come back.
Just shut it already, would you? It's not very nice of Charlos.
They say Team Stars hold itself up in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this?
First I've heard a stupid rumor like that. Man, so nothing's changed since back then. Everyone's still spouting garbage.
What about that modified car you're motoring around in just now?
The Starmobile? We made that thing a long time ago to help us out with a big fight. We never actually used it against anyone before YouTube came looking for trouble.
You never used it before? What's this about a big fight?
You ever heard of Operation Star?
Operation Star? Not Operation Starfall? No, this is the first time learning about it.
Huh, yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. But for me and the rest of Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure.
You want to read through all these plots?
Yeah, because I don't remember I don't remember what Operation Star was.
There's a reason you don't remember what Operation Star was. Okay. I was under the impression that we were just going to blaze through.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe people haven't played the game. I don't know.
Nuzzy, it's me. I take it that Mela's star badge is now in your possession.
That's true. Nod.
I see. Now that there's no big boss to lead them, the rest of the skater squad shouldn't last long. Mela. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP to your phone as promised. You earned 6,000 LP.
Now make more TMs.
Use those TMs to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I'll have my
Only if they
supply
want to.
unit rep meet you shortly to deliver some bonus materials too. Yeah, the Colonel's voice is more Snake. You've managed to avoid drowning. Good job.
Hello, it's me again from the supply unit.
Agius.
What the heck? Hey, stop that. Somebody help!
Yeah,
He just wants to snuggle.
Campbell's a hard voice to get.
Who's that?
Metal Gear Solid characters.
Can you pass me my water?
Yes.
Thank you.
I was trying to do a solid Snake voice the whole time. But the thing is, that Snake's the one that's being talked to. I have no idea what it is. Not a con. Metal Gear. Ugh. Snake. It's such an iconic voice. It's much easier to manage. What do you think of Team Star? They're not all that. I could beat them with one Pokemon tied behind my back. It's Donphan.
Oh. Look at that Eevee bag.
Metal Gear. Archon. Now I'm just going to be saying Metal Gear Solid lines all night, so... Sorry for that. This is my own fault. I did this to myself.
You did download it yesterday.
I did download Metal Gear Solid 5 yesterday, yeah. Part of me is like, I haven't played it since I had my PS4 that just screamed the entire time that I played it, so I'm curious how it feels. And I wanted to replay it for a while now. Metal Gear Solid 5 is really good it's really good. It just struggles from the fact that it is unfinished.
You've played Metal Gear.
Ground Tusk, thank you for everything. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. We had you since a little Donphan. I'm very
You're
sad.
a great Pokemon. And I liked how you rolled around on the ground, too.
It was very cute. Alright, I got my checklist.
A Podcast Minds episode where Andrew and Riley are snaking
Otacon.
Otacon?
Otacon. He named himself after an anime convention. I'm not joking.
It's absolutely wild to me that Eevee Backpack is not official merch. Is it not yet? I thought
No,
they
it's wild that they have not made the official Eevee backpack.
Why? Why haven't they done it yet?
I don't know, bud.
Why are they making trap-inch staplers and not an Eevee backpack? Why haven't they made an Eevee backpack in years, actually? I think I might be Eevee'd out.
Yeah, I've never really cared about Eevee.
I was Eevee'd out with Glaceon and the other one. But oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Have they not made a giant Clodsire?
Hello. Oh no, we're all right.
A level
Thank
1
you,
set
though.
of starters? I'm good. If someone in chat wants it, I'll let y'all set that up. But I'm good. Thank you though. Design radical shit for games and shows, then none of it ever becomes merchandise, and it boggles me. Yeah.
Just like that's the most iconic thing from that character. I don't know. It just seems like it would be something. It just seems like a missed opportunity for sure. Mm-hmm. All right.
So we can catch something from East Province Area 3 now.
Okay.
That's the desert. We also get to do a Terra battle. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
let's fly over here, and then let's... You should just mystery trade away starter eggs.
Nah, I get you.
Yeah, I've done mystery trades. That's what I usually do when I do some neat like shiny hunting or something like that. I'll usually trade away a lot of stuff. Like I've traded. I am still working through the set of.
No, it's not Volbees. That's the other one.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm.
I'm sorry.
You're thinking of that one. I'm thinking. I'm still trading away a bunch of. What are they? Phalanxes.
Oh yeah.
From when I was
You are shiny
trying to
hunting
do that. Yeah. When I wanted to get Bunch of Crunch, my shiny Phalanx.
You know.
Yeah, game that was shipped out screaming fucking hot in order to line up with anime and merchandise plans. Conspicuously features items that would do gangbusters as merchandise.
Once in a while, hype on. Let's hatch some starter eggs, trade them, and hop off. Yeah, yeah. It's a good
Yeah, I log on.
Casual, just run around playing video game for a little bit.
I log on to Pokemon Home like once a day and just like set 10 new into the trade and then don't do anything else. What you got? You better learn Play Rough. What would you like to... I will gladly get rid of Slam for Play Rough. One thing that I want to do... actually, let's... I want to try and go back to the main city real quick when we're done with this battle. The one problem that that Azumarill has is that all of its moves have like 50% or 90% accuracy. So I would love to go back and see if there's a.
Blunder policy?
Well, I was looking for something more like just man, why am I blanking up? Something that raises accuracy. I think that there's like a scope lens or something like that. Last Pokemon game you played before this, if Go doesn't count, was Red and Blue. Nice.
Oh, funny.
Hello, Meowth, just wondering.
They're just hanging out. I think that. I mean, of all things, this is a pretty good game to get in on.
This game is such a. I mean, it ultimately just comes down to it's such a great game if it weren't such a bad game.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like.
There's a company making a giant Clodsire now, and you can buy it with 30 Wooper policies included. Incredible!
How much is it for a giant Clodsire with 30 Woopers?
That's Wooper Watch, I'll tell you what.
I'm trying to think, because if we buy it, how much do we have to sell each individual Wooper for to make to make it pay for itself?
If you include a little moonshot pin.
Hey, there we go.
Marketing.
The official Moonshot Wooper watch.
Should we get a watch? Should we make Moonshot
A
Wooper watch?
Wooper watch.
Yeah.
All right,
There it is.
Nope, that's sandwiches,
That's
babe.
sandwiches. I fucking hate this. There it is.
If Jeff Keighley won't give us a Wooper watch, we have no choice but to make our own. Exactly. Battle items. Nope. I do
What's
want
the
to.
ability shield?
No, I'm gonna just. It prevents Pokemon from being able to change your ability.
Oh, incredibly useful.
Really important. We have Wise Glasses. Let's get a Muscle Band.
Okay.
I don't like Focus Band.
Do you like a focus band?
Focus Band, it might do it. It doesn't always. It's not a.
It may be able to.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's not a Focus Sash.
With the Woopers, like $370. Okay, so $10 each. 11, 12.
$10 each for 30 Woopers. Yeah, okay, and then I'd pay 70 for a Clodsire. You know what? I could sell, add in a little bit for shipping. I think we could make a
$15 a whoop.
a tidy,
Whoop whoop.
tidy little moon profit.
A moon profit.
All right. So nothing there. But I did get us a bunch of items to bump our types, which will be nice.
Just to have. Oh,
I think there's another Delibird over here.
is there?
Maybe.
I don't know. They did not.
Back in my day, you'd go into a town and there'd be a single building that said Mart on it.
Yep.
And you would know that that's a place you can buy stuff. Nowadays, Pokemon has a fake language, so you don't know what any of these shops actually are. There's a beef bowl. This one's just not even a place.
Apparently someone else had the same idea. I got a level 1 Fuecoco for a level 1 Sprigatito. That's
Nice.
funny.
I might be confusing it. I think there's a Chansey supply shop up here. Actually, you might want to know this for our challenges that we do with each other. Over here, in like the central square,
Yeah.
on this side, so these are a bunch of bullshit. You can buy socks.
Yeah, right, sure.
This one,
Yeah. Not bullshit.
this Chansey supply, where you can buy these items, X attacks. Eventually, you can buy mints. You can buy ability patches. You can buy all of the important items, or ability capsules, not ability patches. That's where all like the good shit is. So okay, unfortunately, we can't buy glasses for our nearsighted Azumarill. Did they ever add more items to the game? They added
Outfits.
another set of outfits. That's what That's what I heard and meant to say.
Sorry.
Oh, that's not one I can fly to yet. They did add some new,
Like themed outfits for the new DLC.
but it's like we've added like the four new school uniforms for this place. They never added items or outfits like here's a cool T-shirt, here's a cool anything like that.
They're fun.
I can't buy my cool ARGonauts T-shirt in this game. I'm very mad.
Can I have some of the blinky?
Yes, Sam, I want you to pick a spot. That's where we're gonna catch a Pokemon in Area 3.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, we're gonna get
I think you've literally chosen a spot
But
that's
far enough.
inaccessible.
there. Okay, well,
I'm gonna say
let's move it there. Yeah.
here, yeah.
That's a good spot.
All right. I'm gonna do my best to get through there without touching a single Pokemon.
I believe in you.
We also get to do one raid battle. So here's our options: normal, ground, ice. Normal, ground, or ice. Which without knowing the Pokemon, which raid should we do?
Ground.
You want to do the ground one?
Whoops.
I remember where we want to go. Okay.
Because we don't have any. Oh no, we have some fighting types that we can take out. Normal's not really going to give us much of an advantage to anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we just lost our ground type. So,
Hi, Cufin.
Cufins.
Bye, Cufin.
we trade one elephant. For
Hey,
another
Roly
elephant.
Poly.
You thought that. Y'all, chat, it's been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to? We've been talking about homeroom in high school. Things that haven't been on my radar in years. So, oh. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, there's a big Pokemon near here.
That's smooth. The weather. Oh, we can do this. Wrong button. There we go. Been very good. Just finished another file of ages, and now on to the next one. To buy a car recently because ours died. Oh, I'm sorry.
That sucks.
So I had to figure out going to a dealership and doing that. How'd it go? Did you get something you like, and what color is it? Been playing too much Minecraft.
The King's game. No one's ever played a healthy amount of Minecraft. That's kind of where I've landed on the
Yeah,
game.
I think so.
People have either been like, they played, oh,
Oh.
hell yeah, we got critted. Fuck you. This single double kick is going to just obliterate this thing. Leave a dent in this engine. We're going to do whatever happened to their car. Is what we're going to do this for room.
Please have another Pokemon. No, dang. Niels did that, and it was a huge thing, and I'm very appreciative. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Use 2016 Honda Fit in silver. Good
Ooh,
little
nice.
car. Nice.
I love a good Honda.
Man,
Civic.
that said 2016, and I thought, wow, a new car. And that car has been on the road for about 8 years now.
Oh, God, don't say things like that. What are you? Oh, you're a Ghastly.
Ghastly.
Oh, there's another trainer.
Gosh, it was amazing. Well, what was? I do. I'm going to kick your ass till you tell me.
Wow.
What? I'm just eliminating the subtext.
Yoda drives a Honda Civic.
You mean drives a Honda Civic, Yoda does.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Love having a car that can pair with my phone and facilitate
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
listening. It also drives nicely and feels reliable. Nice.
Michigan got a new law that you can't
No podcasts. They outlawed them.
that you can't look at your phone while you're driving, which is, you know, a good law to have. But like you can't like pick it up or like do anything like for maps or anything like that. Which again, it's a good law to have.
Really?
Yeah,
Good to know.
like a year ago.
I don't keep up with laws.
Oh yeah, no, because it's kind of interesting because they couldn't like, it. My understanding, which I could be very wrong on this, but my understanding is that like, they couldn't like sue you or whatever if you were. The law wasn't as encompassing as it should have been or something. Like it, they could only like, you were only technically breaking the law if you were texting or call or something like that. You weren't breaking the law if you were like watching an Instagram video or something like that.
Oh, so we had something on the books that was
Yeah.
like, don't use your phone while driving.
Right.
But it was set up that it was like, you couldn't prove it, basically. Is that more or less where it was?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so now they've just made that like, you are not allowed to touch your phone while driving. And so that's like one of the things that's motivating me to get a car that has like a dash, but there's no reason to get a new car for either of us. So it's our 2013s are driving just fine.
Ooh. I have not seen the Yoda as a ketamine addict who drives a Honda Civic meme. No. I try to keep up on meme culture, but I've missed that one somehow.
Oh, that's so funny.
What do we?
2004 Honda Civic.
You know what? Timbit will resist a fairy move. We'll see if we hit. I miss being able to Dynamax in raids.
Yeah, I know. I miss being able to use the one feature that this thing has in these battles.
I miss raids being good.
Yeah,
It's really the long and short of it.
yeah. There's the reason we're only doing one of these.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this, though. To have a psychic type this early?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of fun. Psychic or fairy? Hang on, what is
Both.
this thing? Oh, well, there we go.
I did a neat run for myself of
I hate anticipation, though.
of
Does nothing for me. Okay, fine.
I did a neat run of Sword and Shield where I only used the Dynamax Pokemon for a Nuzlocke run. So I just like basically beelined it to the wild area and then did a couple of raids every time we did a gym leader, and then or like every time I got a new route, I was like, great, go back, hit up the thing. Oh. Ooh, this game.
Yeah.
This game. Half the time the cursor goes back to the top instead of where you wanted it to be. Ooh.
Yeah, this is my first car under 100k miles. When I got it, that also wasn't around 15 to 20 years old when I got it. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Well, we're going down.
200k plus Geo Mecha that still runs really well. I don't know what that is.
It's a car.
Well, okay.
Nice. Running a Ford. It's not a Ford. Ford Fiesta.
Ford Fiesta. Yeah, I was thinking.
I say it's not a Focus, but it starts with an F.
Yep,
Ford
yep, yep.
Fiesta. My little red guy.
It's very cute.
Is that gonna heal my paralysis?
Nope, apparently not.
Bummer.
That will.
All right. It did actually.
Oh, I guess so. Did you see how many stars this thing was?
3.
A 3-cylinder car that gets about 50 miles per gallon. That's pretty good. That's really good. My parents just had to get a new car, and they got a RAV4, or like the electric, or the hybrid RAV4.
I didn't realize this was a hybrid.
Yeah, and it gets like 40 miles per gallon, which is pretty good for a mini SUV thing.
Mm-hmm.
My dad's all excited because he gets to pull the trailer on Tuesday to help someone move a ping pong table.
Nice.
Come on, Timbit, that's okay. Also, Nuzlocke rules for these things
Don't apply.
Yeah,
These-
it doesn't matter because these things are rough. And by rough, I mean like not.
Bad. You can say bad.
Yeah.
Bad's a good adjective.
We counted death in the Dynamax raids.
We did. I think that was a mistake.
I don't think so. We didn't really lose many friends.
That's fair.
I think it was rougher than it needed to be, but
You think all my rules are rougher than they need to be.
Oh, they are rougher than they need to be. My poor little Azuma rule.
I'm so glad that if you're not in an online fight, it doesn't matter if your teammates get knocked out, because all 3 of ours just got knocked out.
I was debating on naming my trainer Michael Vick. Oof, oofa doofa. Which ball do you want?
Feels like a heal bomb on.
It does. It's pink.
Or a premier ball.
Nah, it's pink and blue.
All right.
It's pink and blue. I forgot about our dead eyes. Every time.
Our eyes are great. I don't know what you complain about.
Man, oh man.
All right.
Hey, is Trainer in public?
What do you mean?
The thing that's going on next weekend, do people know about that?
No, but it's happening next weekend, so I'm going to announce it now.
Okay.
Hey, if you like Pokemon, you should check our Twitter tomorrow, because there's going to be a really cool graphic going up. But in the meantime, y'all like Pokemon Showdown? Y'all like cool battles and weird formats? Have you liked the first 3 Pokemon Showdown showdowns that we've done? Where we get a bunch of creators together to cut promos and fight in weird formats like
Metronome Arceus?
Metronome Arceus or things like that. You like any of those? I got good news for you about what's happening next weekend. All 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can find live combat, gladiatorial combat here on Moonshot.
Look at these.
I believe we're starting at 7:30 EST each time. Come hang out.
It's going to be fun. If you like us, are we going to be on it? Do we know yet?
I'm going to be on doing coverage.
that's
I
right.
don't believe you'll be on it.
Oh, okay. But I'll be in chat. Perfect.
All right.
Let's go there. But we have,
Let's find our Pokemon friend.
but like if you
That-
if you like us and if you like
Honestly, if you don't like us, that's cool. There are going to be a lot of other there have been a lot of other people.
that's true.
You know, it's not about us. I'm going
If
to
you
be
like
on.
us, there's more where that came from. I guess is where I was gonna say, but
If you don't like us, hey, I'll be doing coverage, but you don't have to really care about how I'm doing matches.
you can mute it really. You can mute him.
You can. You're allowed to watch our content and just hit mute. Unfortunately, none of my guys have strength, so I can't get a Mew.
Ah, dang. Whoop. Useless.
Do you know about that?
Yeah.
Okay. I realize you
I
started
didn't
in
grow
like
up under a rock.
well, yeah, but you didn't grow up under a truck either, so
Yeah,
I
that's
just didn't
true.
know if
Yeah,
you knew
that's fair,
about.
that's fair, that's fair. Ah, look at that Finizen.
Love this little guy.
Do you have a shiny Finizen?
I do. I still need to evolve it into a shiny Palafin, but I do have I caught a shiny Finizen the other day. I'm very excited by it. I do love when you challenge a trainer and it happens to start raining. Then they send out a water type, and
Yeah.
you're just like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Dive. Did a belly flop.
Well, you wanted to keep Absorb, so we might as well use it, right? Of course,
You
we're
might as well
faster.
Dynamax.
What, Terra?
Yeah, that one.
I mean, we could, but I want to save it in case we need it.
No, the Pokemon Center's right over there.
Okay.
An RC car the size of a Hot Wheel for their cats.
That's
I
awesome.
love that. Oh, it's flying. Never mind. Don't worry about that. Slurpy slurp. Y'all, life events keep happening that I can't get a cat yet, but it's still on the horizon.
You can get a cat at any time.
Yeah, but
You're the life event that keeps happening that
that's
prevents
not
you from
true,
being
and
a
you
cat.
know it. But one day I'll get a cat and I'll put it in a little RC car, drive it around the apartment. for the house. You don't live in that.
I think it's a RC car for the cat to chase. I don't think it's to drive the cat around the apartment in. It's the size of a Hot Wheel, babe.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you're right. I was thinking one of those, like, Barbie
No, it's
cars
not a
or whatever.
Roomba for the cat to ride around on.
My idea is cute, though. You gotta say. I also look forward to my eventual cat. My eventual cat will be right here.
Just be less particular about what you want from a cat, Sam. The problem is that Sam doesn't think she can have a cat until the world is an ideal place. So,
Well, she's gonna get her cat a license. Oh, bag.
Oh,
That'd
that
be
would be-
interesting. Oh,
I don't think we're close enough and my eyes
I
aren't
don't think
closed.
so either. We have not reached our destination.
Yeah, I get to get a cat and a Roomba?
You think it's the least likely to get a home is that they don't die in a shelter. I know. That's one of the things that I'm worried about.
Alright, real talk. Can I just... Nope.
No,
okay.
okay, good.
Cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, we've reached our destination.
Okay, you're moving the camera too.
Well, yeah, I don't know how I'm going.
Okay, well.
How we
Yeah.
looking, babe?
I don't know, man.
We close?
Your camera is such a thing going on
Am
right
I close?
now. Nope, kind of.
Okay, I'll go the other way.
I would go back the other way. There you go. Nope.
The other way?
Nah, no.
Am I close?
Nope, you're gonna run off the. Nope, you're in the water now.
Oh.
Which I didn't know you could do.
Come here. Here, boy. Alright, running in a straight line is not working.
You're against the tree.
Oh.
Turn around, yeah.
I can't really whistle.
Oh, you almost. I don't know what you did.
Hmm?
You. Oh, nope, you put out your Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I was kind of hoping I would, like, hit a
Oh.
thing and start a fight.
You've hit something twice, so I wasn't sure,
Did I?
like. Okay.
Hey!
You almost got a Q-Fint. You almost got a. I know. You almost. You
Oh.
hit a Brandleghast. That thing. Brandle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you, like, stepped back from it. I'm like, did it pinch you? What are you doing?
Weird. I'm worried I'm gonna kill it. Right, arena trap. What's the weakest thing I can do is assurance. Don't kill,
I
don't
know,
kill,
the
don't
number
kill,
of-
don't kill, don't
And
kill.
he's gonna be in another city by the time he runs into something.
Alright, nest ball. That's a muddy ball for a muddy boy. Alright, how would we prepare a Diglett? Delicious in dungeon style. Delicious in Dex. How do we prep a Diglett? You'd probably have to...
You'd have to catch it underground or something first, though.
So, I mean, I do think that it's kind of like... it's kind of like a carrot or a root vegetable, I think.
Yeah,
I-
I
it's
can
an
see how
an-
it's a
an-
root vegetable.
It's an animal, but I do think we need to, like, prep it like
Oh.
it's a root. Corn Dog wants to learn payback. Corn Dog? Get rid of Snarl. That's fine. You don't
Alright.
use Snarl well. It's more of a utility thing. That's fine. Learn payback. Cat's one my mom just abandoned at my house. She came back for him a year and a half later, and he hissed at her, and I refused to give him back.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
He's my cat now.
Yeah, it's your cat
indeed.
now. All right.
I'm kind of disappointed about Doug Trio. I wanted a Q-Fint or something.
I'm sorry. Well,
It's okay.
don't listen, Doug Trio.
I think that it would be
3 carrots, 3 roots.
Is it Mirepoix?
Yeah, one of these guys is celery. One of
Yeah.
these guys is an onion. One of them is
Yeah,
is an onion. Is a carrot.
Carrot.
Yeah, this is. I believe this is how you
know,
spell
there's a-
mirepoix.
I think there's an X.
Poix. You're right. Mirepoix.
What you got going on, Maripaw?
Mud slap, bulldoze, sucker punch, slash, arena trap. Hell yeah. I think we're good to keep our team for now.
Yeah, I think so too. Good to have in the box though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a Bagon over there too.
Yeah, there's
Man, that would have been fun.
there's so many cool Pokemon around here. I'm fine with a Doug Trio. I like a Doug Trio.
I like Doug Trio.
You were just being so rude to
I
Doug
know, I
Trio.
like other things better than Doug.
Please pick up. There we go.
The French threw a curveball spelling once again. Oh, you almost got a roly-poly too.
Oh, I like Roly
I
Coly.
know.
All right, let's heal our guys up. And then I believe that our next step is. Let me mark down Mirapoix. Status captured.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we got we got to deal with Earthworm.
There we go. There we go. How are we gonna? Well, I guess we can deal with Doug Trio.
I think it has Earth Eater. I'm a little worried.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Frankly, we got a pretty decent crew for dealing with Earthworm.
Shaved Ice has got to go, but yeah.
That's weak to.
Put Hatterene in there. Hatchram,
Why
rather.
not? It's level 35.
Never mind, that's why not.
You're gonna chill on the bench for a little bit. No wonder you were dealing with so much damage every time. Let's get extroversion. All right. Earth Titan around here somewhere. Love that I
Whee!
can't set. Oh, fuck. I forget that I can't fly now,
Yeah,
but then I also don't have a.
you can't double jump, you can't.
Well, I also realize there's not a way out of this.
Oh.
Like not over here. I have to go into that hole.
Oh.
Thank you for the damp rock.
Yuck.
Yeah. That Doug Trio is just licking it.
Oh, could have gotten a sandwich.
Who does to land it? With my luck, it would have been a mouse to land it.
That's true.
Destined to never evolve,
Useless.
like most men.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's intimidating. Wait, there's a Gimmighoul on that by the light switch. By the lamp.
Oh, yeah.
What if we get a Gimmighoul?
Gotta get that single Gimmighoul coin.
What if we get a Gimmighoul in this one?
Ooh, I don't know how that would happen.
Strategic.
If you can trick me into getting a Gimmighoul, then we're good.
Our destination will be the top of a.
So, yeah, on top of that
Yeah.
lighthouse.
You know, my sleepover snack for the day are these singular Carmelo bites. Very
Nice.
cute. Very yummy.
Got that classic Finnish long
Ooh.
drink.
It is very good.
Fine, I'll go up the stairs. It's not letting me do schmovement. Gin with natural grapefruit and juniper berry flavors and carbonation. Works for me. Oh, worm? Low sweep. Wacha! Got him. Kicked on that speed.
There we go. I love.
Fucked up with this
Earthworm.
worm is steel. I love Earthworm. I love that it's a big steel. It's like what if a worm was a subway car? I got a shiny one actually. I'm really excited by it.
I think we need to heal next time. But don't act like that was plain.
I can do math.
I can't. It's a very cool concept, deeply fucked though. I can get behind that.
Love cats running around acting like maniacs.
Oh, 5 cats. Playing tag. Very cute.
5 cats, my favorite burger joint. Where do you want dinner? Give me some place with 5 cats and making burgers.
Got so many wraps. I think he just wants to give hugs. Like we can't argue with that.
I forget, do I have to finish this thing's health bar for it to run?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of thought that it would just run away at any point there.
Nope.
Alright.
One more. Thank you.
Well, I've been waiting for Confit to break out of this wrap so I can swap it out to something else.
Yeah, it's wrappy again, so. I love Earthworm's face. I love its little arms. I love his happy little smile.
I like his little arms. His little arms are what works for me. Well, we're freed from the wrap, but too late.
No.
Oh, we do that, and then it goes,
Okay.
oh, technically that didn't count. I'm gonna go get a snack.
You look at his little arms.
His little butt.
A cute butt. What are you doing?
Just wanted to dunk on it. I wasn't sure before I opened my mouth if I could do a Donald Duck. It turns out it was not terrible. I've heard way worse Donald Duck impressions.
I don't think I... like that one? I don't think that was it. That's the best Donald Duck I think I have.
Sora's a terrible word to start with. That, honestly, I do think they're just like, hey, you're going to do your voice for a video game. Okay, sure, I can do that. What's the main character's name? Sora. You're like, oh, fuck. Making an S noise as Donald Duck? That doesn't work. Whereas recently he goes, wah, instead of shit. Sora. It doesn't quite work. This is a wonderful auditory experience, I'm sure.
God, that hurts my throat. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to chase it all over the place. I like this a lot. I love this Earthworm. I love this thing's whole deal.
Bam!
No one clipped that, by the way.
Everyone clips Sam trying to do a Donald Duck impression.
Oh right, I forgot her name was Nuzzy. I'm like, how'd you know?
Eating its performance-enhancing drugs.
Ugh. Badass. It's gotta be that one, right? Or, yeah.
Are you ready for some cat names?
I am so ready for cat names.
Felicia Katarina Aurora Monroe.
Okay.
Jordan Kittysonian, the friendliest kitty.
Sure.
Justin Narpa Sword Zero Bailey.
Perfect.
Fox Howlett McLeod. And Hobbs.
I didn't name Hobbs. He was the one that was abandoned. Oh no. Yeah, I guess so. I love the fighting Terra.
Just a giant fist over your head.
I love the spiral. I love the. I just love how angular the whole thing is.
It makes me think of the old cartoony like punching bag on a spring, like that old gag. Yeah.
Ugh.
Excuse me, you're only supposed to attack my ally. That's why we invited him. To get his ass
There we
handed
go.
to him.
Toad Squirrel would be cool if you did something there. I do love Toad Squirrel.
Toad School's great.
Ah, my ear popped again. Thank God. You're gonna, yeah. Although that low kick did a lot more damage than I thought it was gonna do.
It's because our ally screeched, I think.
Even better.
Or no, it didn't. It used that the first supersonic the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
turn.
My cats are Frank Tavis and Trevor Leggett. Their foster named them, and we were old enough that there was no point in renaming. Or they were old enough, not you. They both answered to Travis and Leggett, so I normally don't use their full name. I haven't. Oh, hello, Mankey.
Hey,
Look at that Mankey. It's just
Monkey
here.
Brain's great.
I haven't decided on a middle name for my cat yet.
You giving your cat a middle name?
Oh yeah, of course I do. If it misbehaves, how am I gonna yell at it?
I'm so functional with cat, or I'm like with animals, where I'm just like, we'll give it like a 2-syllable name because that's as much as an animal brain can register as a name. Like,
Sure, okay.
that's where it begins and ends for me. I don't need to give. I don't know.
Husband's cat is Fezzik. I love that. His dead name is Winter because he was part of a litter of 4 my mom was fostering, and they were all named after seasons. When they adopted Winter, she begged us to change his name, so we named him Fezzik because he was a run to the litter and therefore needed a large name.
Nice.
I love that so much.
All right, I'm just gonna zoom through this. He's gonna feed a dog.
Speaking of pets.
See, this guy just named his dog Dog. That's all you need.
Huacha. That's a Galarian Holucha. The dead eyes in the sandwich photos are also a little concerning. My aunt had a dog, and this thing is a little pug mix, and that dog's name was Little Joe Cartwright, Percy Plaxico Beth Eads. I'll give you all that one again. Its name was Lil Joe Cartwright, Percy Plaxico Beth Eads.
The world's oldest dog.
It was an old dog.
No, I'm talking about my
Oh,
boss.
I was like, yeah, Lil Joe was pretty old, but
World's most arthritic dog.
yeah, that's it.
This thing is made of more joint pain than it is joints.
Aw. Oh.
Hey,
There we go.
can
Got
you
that double
take
jump.
me higher to a place where blind men see?
My aunt said that
Can
she
you
had,
take me higher? So let's go there. And you jump up a bone. Let's go there. And I just can't be saved
I call him Hibbly
Can
Hobbles,
you
Mr. Wobbles.
take me higher?
I'm curious how many lyrics you know.
That I've started looping.
I wouldn't know because I don't know it. I mean, I know the song, but I don't know I couldn't sing it to you.
Colonel, can you take me higher to a place where blind men see?
Do you have to rub your nose like that whenever you do
Where
it?
blind men see.
The unofficial Moonshot theme. Felicia, Misha, Maclusha, Boblisha.
Bobisha, banana, fana, fofisha.
B5, Momisha. Felicia.
You know what I love, Sam?
What do you love?
I love Pokemon.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Pokemon. I dare anyone to not love Pokemon.
Well, Andrew,
Huh?
I've got another thing coming for you then.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Because I love a number of Pokemon, but I do hate a pretty good percentage of Pokemon.
What?
Uh-huh.
You hate Pokemon?
I hate so many Pokemon, Andrew.
What? Do you want to go put on your blazer?
Yeah, I'll go put them on
Okay,
Blazer. I'm serious about this.
I'm trying to do a transition. And you're not moving. If only. Uh-oh, Sam's over in the corner. Sam, which corner are you in?
Hang on.
I don't think Sam. You don't have your microphone on you. I'll relay it to the audience. Sam, what corner are you in?
I'm in the hate corner, Andrew.
The hate corner. I didn't know there was a hate corner.
There's a hate corner in this realm of the internet.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, there's so many Pokemon in this world that I love. These are some of them.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay, holding
Hold
on,
on.
holding on.
I need to actually...
Sorry.
Pop!
Hang on,
There,
you'll see.
now they can see it.
These are some of the Pokemon that I love. Just popped off so hard, I love it.
Oh, good. That's a good list. And
That's a pretty good list,
yeah,
right?
the Pokemon you love includes all of them, right?
No.
Give your microphone. Okay, good.
Yeah, I sure do. This is the Pokemon Sam hates, a collection of mons that make me go, ugh, on sight. And I would like to remind everyone on just the uptake right here that these are mons that make me go, ugh, because Andrew, you're gonna have some opinions about this.
I always do.
All right, presented by me, Samantha MS, professional Twitch streamer, Mario. You read it.
A Twitch steamer. I don't think you're allowed to be a Twitch steamer. I
Friends.
think that's against TOS.
Yeah, I think so too, probably. Friends, this is the 8th installment, and so we got not the normal 5, but we got 8.
You got
And
8 Pokemon you hate?
I'm bringing 8 Pokemon that I hate to the corner today.
Uh-oh.
And Andrew, I will tell you that I made this like the first week of the year.
Yeah, you've been this has
I've
been
been
brewing.
sitting on this for a long time. What's up, Monkey Man? Yeah, welcome to the Hateful Eight. So first of all,
I saw a preview. I don't like it.
I know. I worked really hard on that, by the way. That's what I was doing while I was eating dinner today.
Use all your MS Paint skills.
Yeah, I sure did.
What is that?
That's just a singular Dunsparce, Andrew. It's from Gen 2. It's number 206. I don't have any fun facts about this thing because it doesn't have anything fun about it. It hides deep into caves where no light ever reaches it and remains virtually motionless there, and that's where it should stay.
I also have a hate for Dunsparce. I love it conceptually.
Yeah.
But I did start once to
I need
do
water. Hang on.
to do a Nuzlocke run for content. I was gonna make a thing. I was gonna start up a series called Hometown Heroes, where I played through all the games using only Pokemon from that generation.
Yeah.
And it immediately face planted in Gen 2 because you don't find any Pokemon from that generation. Because I was like, oh, I'm 2 in. I'm at this cave. There's a 1% chance that Dunsparce will pop up.
Because no light ever reaches it and remains virtually motionless.
And then I caught it and it immediately died. It got crit and
bad.
just died. And I was like, well, I'm done with this
This is
run.
out. I'm
Never
done.
mind. Hometown Heroes never seen the light of day.
He's a Magikarp of the land, but I feel you. See, okay. I understand that it's based on things and whatever, yada, yada, yada. I don't like its wings, partly because when Gen 2 was a thing, like, I didn't understand what this Pokemon is, and I didn't bother looking it up on dial-up internet back in the day. So I don't like its beard. I don't like its little face thing. I don't like its back. I don't like the... Frankly, I think this thing would be helped, but not much, if the angle that the sprite was at was a different angle. Because
Sure.
I see it like coming at you like down, and I think that it needs to be, I don't know, it needs to be changed in some way. It's not gonna do much.
It's got a big round head with little teethers, so I disagree with you, but okay.
I mean, I don't think that it's gonna help much, but I think that like a 3D game does a little bit more justice than
I
the
can see
original
that.
2D. Anyway, moving on. I don't even remember what I have next. What do I have next? Oh, I do remember. I hate this thing. I hate this thing because the first time I ever heard about this Pokemon was in Pokemon Go. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to collect 800 and whatever of these things for that?
108.
108, whatever. And then y'all were in the game that we just played.
Legends Arceus?
No. Well, yeah, and then we have. I was so excited about. Oh, what did I do?
You clicked the side. You're good.
In the in Legends Arceus, you have to collect all the little wispies, and I thought that was for something fun. No, it's for this thing. And then you guys in the game that we just played, not Arceus, that we just streamed, that game.
Infinite Fusion?
Yeah. We came across a little boxy thing, and everyone in chat is like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And you're like, oh yeah, we can just go past this very obvious, like, box thing that everyone needs to look at. I'm like, well, let's look at it. And everyone's like, oh, it just gives you a Spiritomb. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I don't care about it either. Anyway, it's a Pokemon that was formed by 108 spirits and is bound to a fissure in the odd keystone. That's what we found. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate gimmicky Pokemon. I don't like it.
You don't like it when a Pokemon has a strong identity.
No, I don't mind if it has a strong identity. I just don't like when that identity is hidden from me behind a GameStop and or a weird-ass quest.
Fair enough. I
Thank
feel
you.
you.
All right, next. I don't like this thing. I don't like its little giraffe neck. I don't like its little beady eyes, beady dead eyes. Ugh. This thing is Glimmet. It's from this generation. We're not going to get to it. It's a cool Pokemon, but I don't get to see it until the last bit of the game, and I already have my team set. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do anything with this at that point. Especially that. I'm going to catch the big one that's right next to it. Why would I catch this?
I like that you punch it and it goes, ugh, and spits out.
That's cool. That's cool. Ugh.
Also, you can find it before Area 0.
Where?
It's in the cave.
What cave?
Ice Mountain Cave.
Oh, okay. Well, that's slightly better. Okay. But not much. Glimmet's toxic minerals crystal just look like flower petals. They sure do. Because you know what else happened to me, Andrew? I was going around Area 0 to find you a Miraidon. And you know what? And I thought, man, that's a really cool little flower thing on the wall.
That, yep.
It's that motherfucker. I don't like it. I was tricked. It scattered poisonous powder like pollen. I don't even know what type this thing is. I think it's a rock poison.
Nailed it.
Okay. Next. This Pokemon has kind of grown on me a little bit.
I want to pause real quick.
Yeah.
Is this Manaphy or Fion?
Yeah, that's my problem. I don't even know. I made this thing a month ago. A month and a half ago. I typed this thing's name in. Chat, what thing is this? Is this a Manaphy or Fion? I think it's Fion.
I'm
It
pretty
might
sure
be
it's Fion.
Manaphy. It is Fion. Okay. Anyway. It's a Pokemon that lives in warm seas and inflates the flotation sac on its head to drift and search for food. All right.
It's just a little
Well,
jellyfish thing.
no. It's a slug!
Okay, we'll see slug.
Thank you for walking into my trap. They actually, so this is why I liked it a little bit more, because they had, they actually have these things. These are the best Google images that I can find of it, but like, they're like angel sea slugs or whatever, and they like bring, I don't know, there's probably more information on the next slide that I actually wrote down, but from my memory, like, they're actually based off of these things that are a very specific region.
Okay.
So, Yes, okay. Yes. Can somehow, yeah, it's fucking weird too. It can somehow breed from a Manaphy. This is the baby one.
Yep.
But it doesn't evolve into Manaphy. Only Pokemon that can be obtained by mythical Pokemon. It's the only Pokemon that can be obtained by mythical Pokemon breeding. How weird is that?
So, do you know how you got this Pokemon in the first place?
Probably had to go to fucking GameStop.
You had to go to GameStop and you had to buy Pokemon Rangers, and then you had to put that into your Game Boy and play it. And then you
I
got
didn't know that Pokemon Rangers existed.
you got to transfer a mystery egg over from one game to the other.
Yeah,
and then
see?
hatch the mystery egg for a Pokemon that looks just like the Pokemon you got in the other game.
See, I'm not going to do that. There's contradictions on whether it's a mythical/legendary or not, since it can be hatched. It's omitted from mythical lists in a whole lot of places I've never heard of or care about that are, like, doing things like that.
Yeah, I will say, Pokemon nerds are split on this Pokemon. The least convincing argument you've ever given me.
Oh, I'm not arguing about it being convincing or not. I'm just saying this thing fucking sucks. That I don't know how to get this currently. Do I still have to play Rangers? Do I have to play? Is this thing gonna be in?
I think this is technically in Arceus. I think I've got a couple because of Arceus.
Can you find it in a river?
I don't know. I found it because of an event or something.
Ugh. Anyway, so that's kind of interesting. I can appreciate the design. I can appreciate the blah, 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 blah. I just hate that. I don't like gimmicky Pokemon, and this seems about the gimmickiest gimmick Pokemon that we can have.
Mm-hmm.
There's
three in Arceus.
Okay.
So it's like
Well, I
not
didn't catch it
legendary,
there
but
either.
it is, yeah.
Ugh, okay. Next. Whoops.
Ooh, oh. Hey!
I know.
Hey!
I said.
love Stantler.
I know you do. You know this is the best quality picture I could get of a Stantler on Google image search?
That's on you.
No, it's
you
not.
Failed.
No? Do you know what I think that means? No one cares enough about a Stantler to give it a transparent background.
His name was supposed to be Scaraboo.
In case you didn't know, this is Gen 2 Pokemon 234 Stantler.
It does intimidate.
The round balls found on the fallen antlers can be ground to a power that aids in sleeping.
Because it's so boring.
It's found on Route 36 on your way to Violet City, which corresponds to the real-life Nara, Japan, which is where a bunch of tame deer are in the city, which is just kind of cool. Suggested translated maybe with Scaraboo, but not accepted, which I think was a really good name, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I know Stantler has the two things that just got me when I was a kid. I lived in the woods, so I don't give a shit about deer.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, it doesn't evolve until recently, which made me like it a little bit more.
Intimidate's a perfectly good reason to like a Pokemon. Intimidate makes... there's no bad Pokemon with Intimidate.
I don't think Flamigo is on my hate list. I'd have to double check.
I don't blame you. Let me go rules.
I like Flamigo. It's a little punching bag. It's great. All right, Andrew. Oh, I didn't do my animation.
I feel like Burmy has been on your list. Is this Wormadam? I feel like...
Wormadam has been.
I was going to say, I feel like this
I know.
Pokemon has been on your list every single week that we do the hate
And
corner.
honestly, it should be. To shelter itself from cold, wintry winds, it covers itself with a cloak made of twigs and leaves, or insulation, which is the pink one. That thing is fiberglass, and that thing actually could really hurt you. The rock one could hurt you too, but the fiberglass one, that one's just gonna get you.
Yeah, that one shreds your lungs.
This thing is confirmed to have no feet, or to have feet, sorry, but it doesn't have a footprint in the Pokedex.
You gotta pay extra to see.
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess its feet are the little twiggy things coming out of it.
I guess so.
I guess so. The friggin' forbidden cotton candy Pokemon. It should be for me. I agree. And there's 3 of them to be here on this list. The only Pokemon in Gen 4 to have a branched evolution. Branched.
Boo.
And it can't learn any TMs prior to Gen 6.
You don't like teaching Pokemon TM.
I know, I'm just saying that it can't do anything. So, you know, not only is it here to be bad, but it also can't learn anything. So it's just bad. A time for each form, I agree. I could have put a form.
One form every week, yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? We're going to continue with that trend because we got a lot of forms.
Oh, this is this is Furfrou.
It
yeah.
sure is. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
I have beef with this Furfrou.
What's your beef with Furfrou?
You tell me your beef with Furfrou, and then I'll tell you mine.
Well, I think they're all kind of boring. Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gimmicky Pokemon. Number 2. It reverts to normal after 5 days, which is kind of boring. I mean, I guess it's good as far as like thematic. Your dog, whatever.
Yeah, keep.
But like, yeah, you
not
gotta
breeding. You keep grooming your
grooming
dog.
it. Yes. But like, it doesn't evolve. It's a gimmicky thing. I have to do upkeep on it. I can't fly early game. I don't think I ever caught one. It's worse than Poodleevee because none of the grooming does anything. Anyway, historically in the Kalos regions, the Pokemon were they're designated guardians of the game. What's your beef, Andrew?
I got 2 things of beef with this dog.
What you got?
One, X and Y, I have lost my fair share of Nuzlocks to a Furfrou. Because there's one that you fight relatively early that is, and it's just like, it's got stab, headbutt, and it's a relatively fast Pokemon. So if your team is not ready to handle stab and normal on a pretty good move, just like neutral damage, then it can just kill your run pretty quickly. In the same way that like I've lost, I'm trying to think, like I've never lost a run to like Eradicate that way, but like a Furfrou can do it. Or a Stantler can do it. A Tauros can do it, where it's just oh, I've hit a Pokemon that's relatively quick, and it knows Stomp, and it's got Stab on Stomp.
It's early enough.
Nothing resists normal on my team, because I have 5 Pokemon, none of them are Rock or Steel. Like, they can really screw a run.
Yeah.
The other beef that I have with this is that Pharaoh Trim Furfrou is a Pokemon that you can only find in Pokemon Go in Egypt.
What?
It is
That's not even a fun fact that I have here.
There is Furfrou is like, we've got some region-locked styles.
Sure.
Which I believe includes, I think, some of these are like, they had forms that were in the base game. I think that they might have introduced a couple of extra forms in Go, which include Pharaoh Trim, Kabuki Trim. I think Lorraine Trim is like in Germany, Kabuki in Japan, Pharaoh Trim in Egypt. If I'm remembering right. That means that Pharaoh Trim Furfrou is one of the rarest Pokemon you can have in Pokemon Go and Pokemon Home.
Sure.
Because of that, so many people have their GTS trades locked to, I will trade this Pokemon away. I am only looking for a specific Pharaoh Trim Furfrou. And so because of that, your game will register. You can set things in your game where it's like, I don't want to see any trades that involve Pokemon I don't have. But it registers Furfrou as a Pokemon that I have because I've had a Furfrou in Home before. But I've never had that specific form that people are looking for.
Yeah.
So many trades in Pokemon Home are locked to, it'll only log it'll only load up 20 at a time. And so many are logged to, you have a Furfrou, here are 20 that are looking for a Furfrou, which you have. But I can't actually do the trade because I don't have Pharaoh Furfrou. And so because of that, I can't trade on Home for a Miraidon. I can't trade for like notable Pokemon because all of them are set to look for Pharaoh Trim Furfrou. It's not a problem with Furfrou, it's a problem with the people, but it's also a problem with this fucking dog.
I don't like this dog.
Don't like this dog.
That sucks, though. People in Egypt, Pokemon trainers in Egypt
Fucking
are really,
rolling, yeah, I guess so.
man. They should do.
It might have even been like a special event, temporary thing, or something like that. So I don't know the full details.
I don't know, like on Cleopatra's birthday or something, they should have like Pharaoh Trim Furfrou events.
I'm just saying, Pokemon Go players ruin everything. Next slide.
Oh yeah, fucking hate this thing too. I don't like Zangoose.
You don't like the weird, edgy dog?
You call that a dog? You think that's a dog?
I call Stantler a dog. I call any animal Pokemon a dog.
That thing is a cat at best, but also might be a rabbit. I'm not
It's a
entirely
mongoose.
sure. Oh well, yeah, I suppose.
It's in the fucking. It's babe. Babe, it's in the name.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. You got
What's
me
this Ekans guy?
What a whiff. I hate this thing. And it's because Zangoose usually stays on all fours, but when angry, it gets up on its hind legs and extends its claws. This Pokemon shares a bitter rivalry with Seviper that dates back over generations. Yeah, it's fine. It's a mongoose, yes, I know, I'm sorry.
Doesn't look anything like a goose.
I did see Ricky Tikki Tavi. I think I read the book, or no, I watched the movie. Don't worry. It's been a minute, I'm sorry.
I want to raise my own beef. Zangoose usually stays on all fours. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Never seen a Zangoose on all fours. Continue, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I see the hate. It's catching. It's catching.
It catches, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, experience group exists, and Zangoose has the opposite of Seviper in experience groups. Whatever that means. And then when I made this list in Excel, I went through and like on a couple of them, I have little notes about why I hated it in the moment. And this one I just have fucking Zangoose. This thing just like, it's just so grumpy. I don't like its gimmick with Seviper. I don't like, especially Gen 3, when I was playing a lot of Gen 3 when I was a kid. It's a normal type that doesn't evolve. Like, what's that gonna do for, 13-year-old Sam? Nothing is what it
It's gonna
does.
kill a Nuzlocke run, I'll tell you what.
I know it's gonna kill a Nuzlocke. I know that the person in the double battle in the weather area that has a Viper and a Zangoose. I know. I just don't.
It's Edgelord Raichu.
I don't have to be logical. I just have to hate. So here we are.
Yep.
Thank you for coming to the Hateful Eight. That is my show. Can we go back to the slide that has all the heads on it now?
Yes. Maybe.
Yuck. There we go.
There's the crew.
I just really enjoyed it. Thank you. Anytime, y'all.
Thank you for the hate corner, Sam.
Hey, anytime. I really love to hate some Pokemon.
You sure do. Speaking of things I hate.
Oh, hey, Roly-Poly.
Kick a roly-poly in the teeth.
Alright, hey, I'm gonna put on my
Get
snuggly clothes.
re-snuggled, absolutely. So experience groups, different Pokemon give different amounts of experience, just based on like what experience group they're in.
Yeah,
Like, exactly. In the same way that like some Pokemon take more experience to level up and evolve than others.
What they do for the ones that just run around in this game.
For the ones that just run around, what do you
In this game.
what do you mean?
There's a bunch of Pokemon that evolve by just running around.
Oh yeah, they just
What experience group are they in? They don't take experience to evolve.
yeah. Then they don't. I mean, they're still in an experience group, depending on just how much you level up and all.
Am I on? Am I back? Can you all hear me okay?
Yeah, you should be back.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate the love and support and adoration, and just everyone knowing that I'm ubiquitously correct. Can't say that word and everything. It's fine. It's fine. Gotta eat a Carmelo after that to sweeten me out. Balancing all the hatred.
All right, we have defeated Orthworm. Up next, West Province A2 to catch a Pokemon and do a raid. And then, do you want to try and beat Kofu today? Or Kof? Actually, we're going to take a while to get over there, I think. What are we catching? West Province Area 2. Actually, he runs us to an entirely different place, so we can catch Pokemon, though. Did you want that? Oh.
No need to do the spinning around thing, but not now.
Oh, yeah. Area 1. West Province Area 2. So we're going around the desert.
Yeah, so desert a separate area.
Yeah, and they have it a lot later. I'm just gonna keep going off this list. So let's go West Province Area 2. Say when.
Stop.
It was like right here,
My eyes are closed.
but then this thing like grabbed me. All right, and then bug, water, water. Bug, water 1 or water 2.
Water 2.
All right, that's gonna be the one closest to that town down there. There we head.
7 out of 8. 8 ain't bad, but it's not universally correct.
That sounds
What
like
was
you.
my one that you liked? I missed it. I forgot.
Zangoose.
Oh, sorry.
So you got a lot of count. You got a lot of.
I can't believe y'all like Zangoose.
A lot of letters were written in about your coverage of Zangoose. It's a funky little edgelord guy that eats snakes.
A Gen 3 respecter. I've played too much Gen 3 to respect it or myself.
Damn, alright. Jesus. Alright, I think we can handle this. We miss.
I think that, like, not to get too personal on main, but like streaming Pokemon games is a big deal for me because I am very, I don't know, secretive about things that I like. I keep things that I like close to the chest, I suppose. So like, especially like growing up a girl getting into Pokemon when I was in like middle school, which is after a lot of people were into it. And also living in a small town where like I don't even know where the closest GameStop would have been at that time.
Yeah,
I don't
there's not
think
one in your
there's-
town. There's
No, God, no. I don't know if there's one in the town over that
We
we would
wanna
like
learn-
go to the grocery store
Get rid
either.
of covet, that's fine. We'll learn assurance.
So like, it would maybe be like a 45-minute drive. I think would probably be the closest GameStop. Yeah, because I think that would be at the mall more in the early 2000s. When you think. So like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it.
Back when malls existed, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like I can't go. I can't go on my own. I'm not gonna ask my parents to go when I like for the midnight release or whatever. My one friend that was into it too, like her parents weren't gonna do this, like kind of the same thing. So it's like, well, I guess I'm locked out of these things, huh?
Can't go to GameStop to get a legendary Pokemon?
Yeah. Gen 3 was my first introduction to Pokemon. I can't, yeah. I know, I get you. I like Ruby and Sapphire a whole lot. I put so many hours into those games.
So with that being...
I cannot wait for whatever whatever redistribution on the Switch there will be for Ruby and Sapphire. I think that'll be really cool. Emerald too.
How did you get into the games if like with that is the case? Like
Yeah,
how
I'm
did
really
you...
trying to remember. I think that it's just because I got a Game Boy when I was, I wanted a Game Boy when I was but I didn't have any, game knowledge, and that was the one thing that I played the card game a little bit growing up because my friend did. And so I had the just cultural knowledge about it. And I think that it just kind of caught me and stuck, and I like the strategy, and I got the books or the strategy guides and whatever, and so I think it just kind of took off from there, kind of organically more than anything. But I just got into it a little bit later because I just got a Game Boy a little bit later than anyone else.
Sure. Ooh,
God, this
boy,
game.
this city has more people than it does frames. Gee, good lord.
I do like the city though.
It looks cool, but at what cost? Look at the
What are the
walls.
walls? Why are they doing that? Oh, it's a waterfall. It's a
Oh,
waterfall.
it's a okay. I was like, Jesus, what is wrong? Oh no. Oh, for a second, I thought it was locking into me going down that step again. Vault and Palooza, I'm late.
Ah!
And they're like, hey, can you go deliver his lunch or whatever?
Early because I'm the youngest of 3, and my parents were like, "Oh, a great series of 3 games each. They can each have their own copy. That's perfect." Yeah.
Yeah. My sister got. I'm trying to think. I got the game when I was like 6, and then we got Gold and Silver, but I don't know that she ever had a copy of Blue. Like, as I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. What'd you have?
I had Red.
Oh, okay.
All right, did we...
Ooh, I got a question for the chat, and because Andrew and I have been kind of talking about this. Oh, another fan. What do we think? What do we think is gonna happen on Tuesday, y'all?
Yeah, Tuesday they got the next thingy.
Pokemon Direct.
Pokemon Direct. Y'all got any...
What are your predictions? Gonna get in early.
My money?
Yeah.
I think that we're... I don't...
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, those are a lot of little guys.
Those are a lot of little guys.
I don't think that we're gonna get any... I don't think we're gonna get any major updates for a new game on the Switch. I think that they might, like, announce something, but I don't think we're gonna get any more than just, like, the name of a game that is going to come out. I don't think we're gonna get, like, an announcement of a remake or anything like that. I think, well, or if we do, it'll just be like Pokemon, I don't know, Pokemon Basic Black and regular White. Like, I think that we're gonna get, like, an announcement and then a quick trailer, but not like a deep dive into mechanics or anything like that. And then I think we're gonna get a lot more about, like, mobile games than we are about major games.
I think they're gonna announce a spring solstice event, or maybe even like a fucking, what's it called, time change event.
Is there a spring solstice?
Or summer solstice. Yeah, there's a spring equinox or something.
Okay.
I think it's the summer solstice
Are
and the
we
spring and fall equinoxes. We're not close enough yet. Oh, that looks like those are.
All right. Well, Red Seraph is one on Tuesday, so brace for impact.
Set your alarm for 9 a.m. EST.
The ninest.
The ninest. Got in Pokemon because my ex in high school stole my favorite hoodie, but I left her copy of Pokemon at my house. After we broke up, she wouldn't give me the hoodie back, but kept asking for Red back, so wasn't willing to give it back without getting that hoodie back. So I lost a hoodie, but got Pokemon Red.
Good trade. All right.
Oh, are we here? Are we here?
We're here.
Okay. I have to have it up on my phone at work and see if I pop off or anything. Yeah, absolutely. Man, you're staring up at the stars. Oh, Andrew, you're
What's
so
up?
close to something. It's chasing you down, but...
If I don't get a giraffe, I'm gonna be furious.
You got him, Boston.
Okay, doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
We got one of you. Giraffe, come here. Giraffe, come here.
Oh, that's Intimidate.
Yeah, that's why it's good. Ours doesn't, but we're 0 for 2 on Pokemon that could have Intimidate not having it. Where's the giraffe?
You just ran to the save of Boston.
Why does it say, giraffe, wait, come here, come here. No, don't just, there's a second giraffe. I'll take either of you. All right, where's the giraffe? Come here, come here, come here. Come here.
You got the giraffe.
Did I get the hell yes. Hell yes. Oh, I was like, please don't run away as I just run in the direction I'm 90% sure you're in.
Rigged.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
If you got a deer. Oh, there's a Noibat though.
Well, this one will be a functional Pokemon.
Well, that's fair.
Girafarig. I love the animation that plays when Psybeam goes, where your face is just kind of like.
You're. Oh no, fine.
I know how I'm doing.
I think that they're gonna have. They already have Miraidon coming to Pokemon Unite.
Yeah,
on Tuesday.
they announced a couple Pokemon coming to Unite
Yeah.
the other day, so I think that we'll probably get like a trailer for that, but I don't think we'll get anything new.
I think we'll get a trailer, and I think we'll get like they did from you. I think that they'll get a little like this is how you get it though. You don't have to buy it.
Oh, sure, I could see that.
I think that
Hey! Girafarig!
you caught a Girafarig. You caught a Girafarig. What's that from?
I have no idea what the fuck are you talking about.
I don't know. That cadence is in my head for something.
Girafarig's tail is a small head and instinctually bites any foe that approaches the Pokemon from behind. Hell yeah.
That giraffe is 4 feet 11 inches tall.
How would we eat this?
Well. Skewered? Because it has a long neck? It's got a lot of vertebrae, presumably.
I like hoof soup. Can you make soup out of hooves? Am I remembering that right?
You can, marshmallows if you want to get real dark.
Marshmallow.
Kebab. Oh, I like kebab too.
This is marshmallows because there's two.
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, marshmallows.
Oh, look at his little ears twitch.
What you got going on? Inner focus, no flinching, no intimidate. Increased attack, lower defense. Not what I like. You know what? Welcome aboard.
Look at his little ears. Get rid of goat
Whoop.
cheese. You have three grass types.
We're going to a water gym.
Oh, never mind.
This is intentional, babe.
Look at the sleeping Girafarig.
Uh-huh.
He's so sleepy.
Oh, hell yeah, Dandy Green.
What a perfect time for your little feet to twitch because you're so excited to evolve. Ah. You know what I love about Jump Fluff?
Everything.
Well, yeah, that too.
Beware,
Well,
beware it's cotton spores. That's as far as I got.
when Pokemon Go came out, my assistant manager at Family Video was also really into it and really into Pokemon, and so he was checking. He opened the app during like a down part in their shift, and he's like, "There's a jump pluff nearby." He's like, "Do you want me to take your phone and go catch us both a jump pluff?" I'm like, "I don't care that much. Do you? Why do you care?" He's like, "No, I'm gonna go outside and walk around and get a jump pluff." I'm like, he's like, "Do you want to get the 80 or whatever hop of candies that it's gonna take to evolve into a jump pluff?" Like, oh, okay, well, I mean, for that point, yeah, sure, go for it. Take my phone.
Is this the smaller manager?
No.
No? Okay.
No, it's the taller manager.
I just kind of thought the smaller manager was new into was like,
No.
what is a jump pluff?
No, it's
A
the
plumped jump.
No, it is the taller manager.
Okay. Psybeam's animation makes me think of the meme of the dog with the fire hydrant, where it's just like rawr, rawr, rawr.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
No. I was gonna lie, but I don't.
Okay.
Sorry. There we go. That's how you kill a giraffe. Oh, 2 moves.
2 moves. Who's learning Air Slash? Confit?
Okay.
Fine, you don't technically get stab on it yet. It does lower their speed, so it is a speed control move. I do like Bulldoze. Who's learning Bulldoze? Skiddo's learning Bulldoze instead of Takedown.
Okay.
I will do
it's-
that.
Yeah, okay. Does Skiddo evolve again?
Skiddo evolves once.
Go. Okay.
The go. Which is it's a Skiddo that you can eat on the go.
There's a lot of items in this area.
There are.
Like,
And they're all pretty like
yeah, pretty solid.
yeah, like we're in good.
What's the giant hole?
Probably cuts out down here.
Oh, something just fell in.
Yeet.
Man, can you imagine if I... Oh, it's the Noibat cave.
Oh.
Okay.
Stealth Rock. Man, Stealth Rock's a cool move that I would teach a Pokemon. It would lose an important... if I tried to teach Stealth Rock to a Pokemon,
Yeah.
it would lose the other move that makes Stealth Rock a viable strategy.
Yeah.
And then it would override it with a terrible move the next... the next day. Yeah. The next time it learns any move. It'd be like, I want to learn Memento. Let's get rid of Stealth Rock. I will say we're lucky that we haven't had any Pokemon that can learn Explosion. There's Larry King.
What?
There's Larry King.
I thought that they nicknamed the Flappy Larry King. I'm like, of all the names. Well, do some more extroversion.
It does feel like an insult when it's like, hey, extra virgin.
I know.
I do love having a Pokemon named that.
It's kind of mean because like, why didn't you do your whole deal?
Huh?
Why didn't it do its whole deal?
It doesn't get that till it evolves.
Oh, okay.
We're doing the most frustrating thing in the world, which is battling right next to an item. Like, just, I can't pick it up.
Oh, I forgot we had a
Hey!
Hell yeah! That's for Iono.
Yeah, I knew we had a berry, I just didn't remember which one that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was from Iona, because we didn't want to get paralyzed by her. Okay, that one's gonna
Well,
stick.
that's fine. We got a free Mega Drain. What's our ability now?
Early bird. It wakes up from sleep twice as fast.
Useful. Oh, look at that Sableye. Hello.
Done.
I think we're gonna get a new Arceus game announcement.
You think so?
I think we're gonna get the announcement. I don't think it's gonna come out until next year.
I'd be excited if we got an announcement and are getting one. I just don't think that we are. But I would love an Arceus game. I'm trying to think if there's any like specific region I would want over others. I wouldn't want Kanto just because Kanto's a little boring. But that's the only like real desire I have. Oh, there's our guy.
Oh,
What are you doing out here?
we're gonna find out. I don't think we meant to do that. Oh.
The strong, pretty little flowers. Where in the world can I find more like you?
I love his beard. I love this guy.
Oh shoot! I need to get out of the market. Hoop, hop, 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 hop.
I love a running gym leader. Him and Kabu. Love to get another Legends Arceus game. Wouldn't necessarily have to keep the time travel isekai gimmick to work for me. I agree.
See, I don't need like the time travel. You're from a different time thing, but I do like the like Pokemon past as an idea. I love that.
Am I? Oh, Sandy Gas.
I love Sandy Gast.
Is Arceus beloved by us and no one else? That's my worry. Andrew brought this up the other day, that it might not actually be a beloved video game.
Well, no, I think that it's. What I was saying is that I know that I love it and think it's like a step forward, and like I have a lot of wonderful things to say about Arceus. I am curious where it falls on the Pokemon Company's bottom line. Like, was it a
Yeah,
big
sure.
success? Was it a big surprise? Was it like they're the ones with the numbers that they get to crunch and the abacus that they get to move around? I'm curious how they see it. Is more what I was trying to say than like. I'm not trying to say that I think it's probably secretly shitty or something, but I'm curious how their like internal polling and internal data and all that shines on the game. See, Masquerain, great Pokemon, has Intimidate.
It's a little undercooked, but I don't think the audience hated the concept.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Pokemon side game hotel management thing a la Concierge.
That'd be cute.
Yeah.
I think I don't think that we would get like a full formed like version of that. I think that we would get a Cafe Mix style mobile game.
I think we're also going to get the announcement that Concierge, we're not going to get a trailer or anything, but I think we're going to get a Concierge Season 2 formal announcement. Because they already announced it on Netflix, but... Ooh, Cyclozar. Yeah, we have been having some nice battles. Give them our stuff. Give them our stuff. Oh.
Oh, there's a fourth trainer right over there. All right, what do you say? We'll do that trainer. We'll get an item. We'll hit up the raid battle, and then we'll start off next time with the because we have to go through like the market and do a bunch of weird stuff for this gym fight.
No, I think that's a good plan.
We can start off there. Cool. Now that I've said that, this guy's gonna kick our ass. He's gonna roll us and kill at least 3 of our Pokemon that are pivotal to this upcoming gym fight.
He's not.
This guy's gonna have a fire type that's gonna destroy us.
Andrew was saying that he thinks that we might get...
Bird type, that honestly,
Well.
flying type?
There we go. That might be it.
Because that is good against half of our crew. What was Andrew saying?
That we might get DLC for Scarlet Violet again.
Oh yeah, I don't know how they worded their like DLC announcement and stuff before. I don't know if it's announced that this is that the DLC that we've had is the only DLC. I could see them saying like it's time for another DLC. Give us another $30 for Scarlet and Violet.
I can see them riding Scarlet and Violet for a long time just because it's an open world game that has all the things now.
But it's one of those things that like I do feel like we're deep enough into the development cycle that I'd be like, I don't want you working on stuff for Scarlet and Violet. I would love for the people that would be working on this game to be working on whatever comes next right now instead of pumping out another DLC pack. But I can also understand them trying to milk it. All right, that was easy. That went fine.
All right, let's get our item. Let's get our prize.
Let's get a prize. Yeah. What you got for me?
There you go.
Got a focus sash. Okay.
Is that the gimmickable spot?
Honestly, it might be. Grimer.
Y'all, I caught an Alolan Grimer so fast in the DLC for this game.
You same saw it off in the distance.
Oh,
I was like,
interesting.
there it is. Huh. We are gonna. Oh boy.
Hatterene in there.
Yeah.
It's a level 35. So it's a 3-tier thing.
It's gonna use fire
Fire
and
type moves.
dark, like fire and ground moves, but it's weak to.
Electric and grass.
Yeah, like this is a really good Terra type
Yeah.
for it. You know what? You're right. We don't have anything good here, so let's
It's a
just
3-star.
do this. It's a 3-star.
It's all levels.
It's our 3-star Hatterene. Let's do it.
Let's see how Hatterene is.
You want to take it? And I'll update our chart.
I'll take it. Take this very seriously.
We got a Grepperig. Its name is Marshmallows. It is captured. Probably has a nature.
Hey, you almost got Bisharp. Another place, by the way. The previous one.
Ooh, that would have been cool.
I know.
He gets nature with plus attack, minus defense. Lonely. How can you be lonely? You've got a tail guy.
Don't.
There's nothing more frustrating than these things that use status effects. I battled a 4 or 5 star that terrafused, that like
That's.
paralyzed and confused, and I was like, well, I'm just done. I don't want to do this. This is miserable. Well, we'll see how this goes, and if it doesn't use any fire moves, we can send in our. Well, not.
What do you mean send in? What are we gonna send in?
No, like we can run this battle back,
Oh, okay.
and we can use our Pokemon that wakes up from sleep early.
Sure. Sure. They could use that as that ability. Oh.
Never mind, it's got Lava Plume. Well, it's critting on Lava Plumes. Okay,
I love that this
critting
thing
on
doesn't
Plumes.
Do you think that the footprint is Hatteren's hair, hat, or its feet that don't really touch the ground? That's a serious question. In the Pokedex, what counts?
I'm checking things for the stream, possibly.
Alright, Hatterene, I gotta say, that is not a great first showing for you, babe.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna work for me. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, good job, babe.
Thank you.
Honestly, I zoned out, and I'm managing a thing for Moonshot real quick, and I thought that this was a lost cause. So hell yeah, good job.
Thanks. The faith, the confidence. I probably should have done a Great Ball instead, but that's okay. It's okay. Fire ground with water Terra.
This
Flame.
is perfect.
The flaming magma it stores in the hump on its back is a source of its tremendous power. This thing
Hell
is
yeah.
2 feet tall
Hell
and
yeah.
4 inches. You can't forget those. Yeah, what are we gonna... How do we cook this
Oh,
thing?
we could make such a good flank steak out of this guy. I think this is flank steak. I don't.
Okay.
Look at that flank. You could.
You could steak it.
Oh, you could steak it so good. That hurts charbroil.
Nah. Well,
I like
flanks.
having a Pokemon named Flank Steak more than I like having a Pokemon named Charbroil.
yeah. Charbroil is kind of hard to say. Well, Charbroil, flank steak.
We
Flanks.
have a simple. Oh, we can do some fun things with you.
Look at this conniving face right here.
Oh, we are gonna have some real fun with Flank Steak once we're allowed to use Pokemon at level 35. Ooh boy, chat. If you know anything about simple Pokemon,
We do because we had our really simple boudoir thing.
Uh-huh.
That's something different. But
it is.
We had our simple
Gardevoir, but in the
Gardevoir,
perfect
Bidoof.
nature, minus attack plus special attack. Oh, mwah! We are off to the fucking races. This Numel's gonna carry us to victory.
Is Flankston going in your box after we end this game?
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way to trade this over into Pokemon Home when we're done. Mm-hmm. The only thing it could do to be better is if it was shiny. All right, can I?
Man.
Is there an elevator in here or something? Or is this just a waterfront town? It's just a waterfront town.
It's a cute little waterfront town.
Porto Marinada. We will pick up here next time that we meet. But for now,
Which
I
will
think
be
that
next week, hopefully, better be.
should be right. Next week isn't the Oscars, right?
No,
Yeah, next
we will be
week
taking the Oscars off. Sorry,
we'll be
y'all.
taking the Oscars off. Sam needs to see some pretty dresses. But for now, we're gonna be back next week.
That's the plan.
That's
Assuming
the-
we're both healthy.
Assuming
knock
we're both
on-
knock on every plank of wood.
God, this
It
is
is
the first.
It is good to be back. It's nice to be back in the Montessori saddle. Thank
It's
you
good
all
to see
for
you all.
joining us. But I'm about to be the first person to fall asleep at the sleepover. So, thank you for coming. It has been a wonderful time. Keep an eye. Twitter tomorrow. You will get the announcement for the Pokemon Showdown officially.
You got it here early. So.
You got it here early. Shh, don't tell Marn.
But subscribe. I mean, if you haven't already, put that notification on. I finally get notifications on my phone for Moonshot streams, or just Twitch in general. So you can be cool like me and have that on your phone too.
Hey, Twitch is funky, but you should try to follow it anyways. Yeah. Thank you
Tell
all.
your friends.
Tell your friends. Come on out. It'll be a good weekend of
Yeah.
of Pokemon battles. But until then, we're signing off. So good night, everyone.
Actually, that might. Sorry.
What's
Are
up?
we streaming on Sunday? If Showdown is on Sunday?
Probably not. We'll figure it out. Good night, everyone.